all of motorsports and all of Yellawood. Welcome to the Season 5 Daytona 500. Coverage begins now. I'm here with Brandon and Nigel. How are you boys doing today?
Good.
I'm
Very,
eat,
very excited about this.
I'm eating some chocolate. Just got done talking to the boys down there on track. Pretty good.
He's
I'm
munching.
excited.
He's munching.
Big crowd. Like
It's
usual.
these
Of
Hershey's
course, it's the
Nuggets.
Super Bowl of the I'd say of racing anyway. Um, very sunny, very good weather conditions, unlike somewhere else. Um,
Slight IRL diss.
yes. So very, very, very cool to be in this. Be what would you call this?
I don't even know.
be be
I call
cool
it
in
a
this
place.
place. Yes. Very, very, very cool. Very cool facility here.
I'm gonna
Um,
have.
Try to get a few things set here.
So, Brandon, it's cool to be talking with another team owner here. Who are you looking at as far what did you tell your guys before this race?
um, well, met up uh in our trailer today. Gave a pep talk to all four teams today. We need to be working together no matter what today. Um, I get it if we unhook from each other from later on in the race. I get it. We're all going to win it for ourselves, but we need to race each other clean, especially our teammates. We can't be screwing up anything really. I don't want to, have a teammate mad at another teammate, and then the meeting at Monday won't go well, or so. We need to be smart on the racetrack around each other. We need to line up together, help each other as much as we can. It's just that deal. It's super speeder racing, so maybe we haven't came with a full strategy yet, whether we want to stay in the back or try to go up to the front early. But it's gonna have to be one of those two. But if we're gonna stay in the back, we're gonna have to keep trying to move our way up to the front before the end of stage. We need stage points, and that's one thing that we struggled as a 48 team last season is getting stage points, and I really want to get that this season. Um, because that's how you're going to win a championship and get in the playoffs. So, um, all right, we really need stage points. That's my focus on this whole season. So, we need to be helping each other no matter what today.
I got you. I got you. Well, Cheney, what do you got
Dude,
for us today?
man, so we got a huge lineup today, obviously. Of course, a huge turnout for the Season 5 Daytona 500, as we always have. This is our biggest turnout so far, though. Most tickets sold in Yellawood history. Thank everybody for coming out this evening. We're gonna put on a show for you guys. The duels yesterday looked really good. Of course, Bubba lost that prize taking home the duels. We got Matt DiBenedetto on the pole for not only the first time in his career, but the first time at Daytona. Um, so he'll lead us to green. Chastain on the front row with him. A lot of expectation going into the season for a lot of people. There's a lot of changes, a lot of driver changes. People expecting to do good. Yeah, Brady is dead set on breaking the curse. Brandon trying to rebound. Guys trying to build themselves up. Rookies like Tony Breidinger, Flair Vanetti, Alex Palou, Max Verstappen, a bunch of guys coming up. Ruben Ravello, one of those as well. So a lot of expectation going into the season, and I'm really looking forward to a lot of it.
Yes. One thing I do really want to focus on, well, going into this race really is, um, we need to be as smart on the racetrack as a whole, as a whole pack. We can't be, throwing it's the stupidest blocks on lap 4 or 5 there is. So, just want to get that out there. Hopefully, people
Hey,
could, hear this.
that was something we saw last season
Yes,
with accidents happening early.
that was bad. And I was of course caught up in it, and I got actually fucking T-boned, um, by the 43. Lovely,
It was not the 63.
exhilarating. which is now 63. So I really don't want to get T-boned in the door again. That was not fun.
I'm sure it'll be all right today. Let's get some interviews going here. Get some content. You feel me? We'll start with you,
Yeah.
Brandon, since you're actually the only one in the party that's going to be racing out there today. Brandon, you are starting in the 26th position. Brand new year, brand new crew chief, couple of new teammates or one new teammate. How you feeling, man? What you got to do to win this thing?
Uh, man, I don't even know. I'm still figuring this shit out in my 5th year. um, uh, you gotta be smart. You can't be making dumb moves. You gotta just It's all about survival in the Daytona 500. You can't be doing stupid crap. You gotta be helping your own teammates. You got be smart. Um, Probably gonna be laid back a little bit more. I don't want to really go up to the front, even though it gets all you know, there's a lead change every 10 seconds, so I don't, really want to get up there and caught up in a mess. Unless if it's for a stage, because we need stage points. Like I said, we need stage points this season. Um, just got to survive. That's got to be an answer to win this race. Got 3 other teammates out there to help me do it, so hopefully we can get it done and at least have one Dominator car in victory lane by the end of the day.
Of course, of course. And then, of course, when it comes to, drafting and avoiding wrecks and stuff like that, we're known for a lot of wrecks here at these kind of racetracks. They happen a lot. So what's your plan to avoid those?
I mean, I guess just stay in the back. I mean, you know, it's the 500. You're gonna be 3 wide, 10 rows, 9 rows deep in the pack. So, probably to avoid it is probably be on the inside lane. I feel like if you're gonna be on the middle lane or on the outside lane, that's where usually chaos happens. Um, but I think you have to be on the inside lane if you're gonna be in the back. I don't want to be on the outside lane. I don't want to get squished up against the outside wall or right hooked or into the the outside lane or in the outside wall. So if we're gonna avoid it, probably have to be on the inside lane. So I don't it's like the inside lane will probably be a much of a treacherous place to be. So we're gonna try to stay in the inside lane. Try not to go up in the middle or a tie lane and see what we can do from there.
Gotcha. And so we introduced a new aero plate package last season with these big spoilers. This is the second year of that. What did you learn from those cars last year that you can kind of implement into today's race?
Um, it's a lot more closer. A lot of lead changes. I noticed that in the duels. A lot of switching around. Cars feel a lot more faster, which would make the cars a lot more looser, a lot more easier to lose control of. So, we're gonna have to fucking, I don't know, be a lot more laid back on the pushes. Um, and, one little tap, on the right or wrong place on the back of the bumper could, easily turn you. So, um, cars are a lot more looser than last year's. So, we'll see what we can do. And that we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, we don't get pushed wrong or something because these cars are a lot more loose than last year's.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that's about it for from me. You have anything else you want to say before you head into the race today?
Um, Please don't wreck on lap 5.
It's a valid thing to say. All right. Well, of course, good luck to you out there, Brandon. I'll be on the pit box for you. Nigel,
Yeah.
team owner perspective, always an interesting one to look at. How are you feeling going into today's race?
But I'm I'm mostly a team owner in Yellawood. I mean, I have some driving experience. I think the one thing that I would definitely emphasize is that for these guys, confidence is a big thing, and confidence is going to decide your entire season. So, you can't just go into it thinking that if you wreck it, it's the end of the world because it's not. I mean, Daytona is, there's a lot of skill involved, but at the end of the day, Daytona comes down to having good luck too. And if you don't have that kind of luck, then it's not necessarily your fault. It's just how it is. So I just encourage them to just do what they do best. Just try to go out there and have a good run. And it's not the end of the world if they get caught up in a wreck. So
All right, and of course, Lane is yet to get a plate track win, at least in the Cup Series, I believe. So, what do you have your guys? What's the plan going into today to make sure you finally get that win in the eluded Daytona 500?
Um, I mean, the plan really is just to be smart. But it's also, a lot of these races can turn into strategy. A few seasons ago, we saw it turn into a strategy race, and we usually have pretty good speed. We had good speed in the duels, and we have the car and the handling to run up front. I think it's ultimately going to come down to that last lap. Because you can be like we saw in the duels yesterday. Kaz was running in the back of the pack there, coming to two to go, and he worked his way up to third and almost won the race. So I mean, it's really just about putting yourself in the right position at the right time, and I try to emphasize that. Right, it's all about being smart here. These races aren't won like a typical racetrack, even like a road course, short track, or speedway. These races are won in a fashion where you just got to be smart with it. That's ultimately going to be what decides this race.
All right, and then of course, let's talk about Casgraw a little bit. He is coming off of a season where he just missed out on a title. He was one corner short. It was on the back bumper of Brady, couldn't get it done. What does he have to do this season to really bring himself back up? Make himself feel like he still belongs here. He still got it.
I think Kaz does have the assurance of knowing. I don't think he's going to go anywhere anytime soon, especially not at this team. He's done so much for it. I think he did a great job at being consistent last season, and I think that's what he can capitalize on is just being consistent and putting in those top fives and top tens and laps led. And I think if he continues to do that, he's going to put himself in a great position for the playoffs. I think what's going to set him apart this season, if he does end up winning the championship, is dependent on how many wins he got, because last season he only won the All-Star race, and this season it's like we're going into it and we know how to be fast and we know how to be consistent, but we also need to know how to run up front and win races. I think that's really going to set the men from the boys apart, the men apart from the boys this season. That's what's going to set a championship season from a what could have been season.
All right, I agree completely. Well, that's about all from me for interviews. Anything y'all guys want to talk about? We still got about 45 minutes or so.
Mm,
Like people you want to talk about, drivers, subjects. We got a lot of things we can chat about here.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
continue to say this. Breininger is her. Um, winning three races, in the 78, finally making my decision for her in a full time car. Kyle Busch retiring. He's been here since what?
I
Probably what BB&T what
I'm BB&T
season?
season one. It was one through
So he's been
five,
so
and
yeah.
then season two and season three, or season three and four.
Okay, so yeah, he's been here quite a bit. What, 7 seasons?
That's seven, yeah.
So yeah, one of the best to do it. But finally hangs it up. He's gonna run the truck series down there. I'm gonna run the 18 truck for him too. But no, the 88, very very clean new car. Giving a three to colleague. Tony, she deserves this a lot. Ever since I've noticed her in the Xfinity series, she has been outstanding. Exceeding my expectations everywhere, really. And ever since I started, helping her and become a better driver, she has just gotten better quick. And it's surprising how fast she's gotten better. Winning three races in the 78 part-time car, which absolutely blew me away, really. And I knew that right there, with Kyle leaving. I think looked at it and said, Tony Breininger is the right choice for this race car. So I really think she's going to do well this season. Um, I'm I'm expecting top 13 finish in the point standings. Um, she's good wherever she's at. Showed you at the Clash at Toledo up there already. battling for the win. About swept most of the race week. Very fast Chevy Malibu for that 88. And, kind of struggled there. For me myself, I didn't really know what the heck we were doing there. But Tony's already, really doing what I expect. So, very, very awesome race car driver. It's sometimes she comes up to me and she says she needs help with something, or needs something to help her stress with before race days, and a big event like the Daytona 500. I just tell her, just be yourself, race like yourself. Um,
Yeah, yeah. I believe this is also her first Daytona 500, isn't it?
yes, it is her first. I don't think she's ever raced at Daytona except the Xfinity car. But I expect her to do well. She'll learn the car quick.
Um,
I really hope she does well in this Daytona 500 today.
First,
as for
Najee, you had something
me,
to say?
yeah, one guy I want to bring up really quick, and I don't know, because obviously it's a little early, but one guy I really want to talk about real quick is Zach Price. I think when I look at guys who are looking to have a strong season, Zach really jumps out to me, just because, I think last season we saw that team and we saw him really build on the speed he showed the season before that, and I think that now he's got both the experience and the speed. We saw him be fast in the duels, and the duels at Daytona are a very good indicator of the overall speed that these guys have in their engines, and it also tells us the patience and abilities they have as far as experience. And when I look at that and I look at who's leading yesterday, Zach Price, who was already on my radar, really jumps out to me, and just knowing that, I think that team, Nissan, and Zach especially, will have a fantastic season. And he jumps out to me as a guy who could very well win the championship this season.
I could definitely see that. I mean, they've spent the entirety of last year rebuilding, and now they've got the cars, they've got the drivers. It really is a good looking team. Like I said, winning the duel yesterday, they're starting third today, and then they've got a lot of cars, just kind of scattered throughout the field. They got Alex Plo back there. I believe that what spot is that? That is Alex Plo starting 14th. He's got Byron in 16th, and then his lowest car is Ravello in 31st. But I mean, all of them in the top 20 besides Ravello, and then winning the duel. Strong performance during the duels as well, led laps. I believe all four of them led laps at some point. So yeah, no, I could definitely see Zach Price doing well. I think I want to look at for me. I think when it comes to rookies, I want to look at Ruben Ravello, obviously part of that Nissan Price Racing team, but he won the Goodyear Championship last season, and that's a huge thing to do. He was the first foreign driver to win a top three National Series race, and I think that he really has what it takes to be a Final Four threat, not only this season but in seasons to come.
Yeah, and I feel like that highlights another big thing. I think this season is going to be big because we're going to see a massive change in the guard. I think Dominator is still going to be the team to beat, and I still think Dominator is the top team right now. But, for that second big team, because there's usually always two championship caliber teams. And I look at that, and I think it's going to be a fight between Price's team and TC's team. I think Brady's team is going to have a big championship hangover. Last year they had the career season. That is the best season they're going to have for a while, and that's what they're always going to look forward to. But, it's very common to see a championship hangover because it's very hard to replicate that year after year. And I look at that and I just see the direction that these guys are heading. And, I just see Nissan as maybe being the next Tesla. If, I don't think, Chevy and Toyota are going to go anywhere as the top manufacturers, but, Ford is not a stable third. And I feel like Tesla last year took that step up before kind of leaving the sport. And I feel like Nissan is going to be the next challenger to that if someone does challenge for that third spot. I think what people need to realize is that, nothing lasts forever. And these guys really need to be watching as the change of the guard happens, because these first 8 races are going to be crucial to how these guys perform. And, that is really going to give us an indication on not just this season, how this season is going to play out, but maybe even the future of the series as this series grows and develops. Um, you know, I think the future is really going to be put on display this season.
Yeah, and of course, Nissan having their first year in Yellawood. This is the first time they've really stepped into the racing world, or at least on the stock car side of things. Uh, we've got a lot of different manufacturers. We got Nissan, you got Dodge, three different kinds of Chevys, and then Toyota and Ford and Mazda is also here. So lots of brands being represented this season. And I think, like you said, Nissan's going to be up there with the front runners like Toyota and Chevy have been the last couple seasons. Let's look at some driver changes this season, some move arounds. We got Eric Jones jumping from what was then Tesla, now BAM, over to Joe Gibbs Racing, driving the number 18, replacing Ty Gibbs, who went down to the Xfinity Series. How do you think Eric Jones is going to do this season?
I
Um.
look at
Oh, you go.
Oh, my bad. Um, I look at Eric Jones as a very promising star. I think Toyota has the speed this season. They're still going to be on top. I think Eric Jones honestly could make a deep playoff run here. He just needs to iron out the consistency. And he'll be golden. He's got a good sponsor behind him, a good team, and a good manufacturer behind him, and he's got all the keys to success here. If he really plays his cards right, he could seriously challenge for the championship. If you ask me, I expect a deep playoff run, maybe like a round of 8 kind of exit. But I think he's going to have a very promising season. In the Clash and in the duels, we saw a lot of speed out of this guy. So I personally think he's going to do pretty good.
My part of it, of Eric Jones, um, he started going off a little towards the end of season 4. I think this is, a fresh new start. I think he'll be a lot more better in this 19 car than he was in the, what number was he in the 43? No,
He was the 7.
the 7. Yeah, I think this is also another big equipment change for him. I feel like this would be a lot more better for him, a better fit. I think he'll get along with everybody else, better than he did over at BAM. So I feel like this is a big change for him. But I think it's a good change for him at the same time. So I'm keeping my eye on Eric Jones. He definitely will be a lot more faster than he was last season.
Of course, of course. And let's talk about John Hunter Nemechek. Where's he at? There he is. John Hunter Nemechek had a reset, sort of, kind of reset his career. Was up in Cup Series competing with these guys. Had a good season, then started to fall off a little bit. Went down to Goodyear. Just about won a title, and now he's back up in Cup. Well, how y'all think he's doing this year?
I do.
Oh yeah, I got you. I think John Hunter Nemechek is going to have a good season. Um, like I said, those Toyotas look very promising going into this season. Um, I think John Hunter Nemechek has a lot of ability, and I think he's one of the more underrated guys right now. If we look at just pure speed and pure talent, but I also look at his abilities, and you see like Chandler Smith and AJ Allmendinger right beside him. Toyota in general, I think, is going to be fast, and what I really don't see out of John Hunter Nemechek is I don't see that consistency. Not necessarily like overall, but just in the playoffs. I don't think I could see him putting together a championship caliber playoff run. I could see him being very consistent towards the beginning of the season and towards the regular season. I think he's going to be one of the more consistent guys, but I just don't see him maintaining that when the pressure is on, like a lot of these other guys are able to do.
With me, I feel like John Hunter is. It could go either way. Um, it could go horribly wrong, or it could go, well. With this change, him being so well in the Xfinity car last season, um, you know, John Hunter is a very talented race car driver, and I could see that how good he is. Winning a lot of like 3 to 4 races last season in Xfinity. He deserves to be in the Cup Series, but know. I don't know how long he's been in Xfinity. I think he's still been there for 1 year. But I think probably should have stayed down there for another year. But he'll probably do quite well in the Cup car. Um, eh, he probably will make the playoffs, but it'll probably be a round of, I don't know, 16 or round of 12 or something. But he's one of my championship four predictions. Um, just because he's quite consistent everywhere he goes. He'll he's not like some other people, like some other rookies, where he'll finish top 10 and then finish 30th. The next one, and then finish 15th the next one after that, and then finish 28th the next one. So I do believe it's it's going to be all about staying consistent, and that's
Yeah,
how rookies need to do. If they're going to be all over the place, they ain't going to really learn that much. They ain't going to do that well going forward. So I really need John Hunter to do well because he's one of my championship picks. Um, but I
yeah,
really do got my eye on John Hunter this season
and
just
and I
because you know
yeah, I mean, I think you're right. He is a guy that you have to keep your eye on. And I also agree with you that he's got a lot of consistency in him. But, like you said, right? He doesn't have as much experience as you might want out of a guy who's going to be, a very fast and very championship level driver. I think that he's going to be consistent in the regular season because we've seen that out of John Hunter Nemechek, but the consistency in the playoffs when everyone is on it and the teams are on it, and everyone is doing their best and performing their best. That is something that also requires experience to be able to keep up with, and I just don't see that out of John Hunter Nemechek yet. Um, which which is why I think he will make the playoffs. But I see him being an early exit just because I don't think he could make it super deep just because of that lack of experience. Even if he has a very consistent regular season like I expect him to, I just don't see him being able to put it together in the playoffs just because of how well everyone else tends to do.
yeah with John Hunter um it could go either way with him. I mean it's he'll probably learn from somebody. I mean, his teammates, Ty Dillon and Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick, is a veteran, a champion. He can also try to follow what he's doing, get some advice from Tyler Reddick. Ty Dillon, coming up from the Xfinity Series. I don't know if he's been here in Cup before because I'm not that old. But he could get help from Ty Dillon as well. But other than that, I think John Hunter will be a threat, but not a big threat to the championship because he's only a rookie. Um, but with Hyden on the other hand, being a being a coming up from the Xfinity Series, being a Cup driver now, I also think that Ty Dillon will do well. He's also one of my other championship four picks. Um, I think he's been in the Cup Series before. I could be wrong, but in the Clash, he showed some speed early, so I think he will. I think he'll do well in this Cup car as well. So,
All right. That's really all I have for John Hunter Nemechek. One last guy I would say would be notable is the guy right behind him, Kyle Larson. I think he's a little underrated as far as what we're expecting. I've got him in my final four, along with Tony Breidinger, Zach Price, and I believe Cass Gralla. Um, But, I think when I look at Larson, I see winning speed overall. I think Kyle Larson is one of the fastest guys on the circuit right now, and he's going to really challenge for that championship this season because he's got a good team, a good sponsor, and most importantly, just a good driver in himself. And I think he's going to be a big threat that these guys are going to have to get around if they want to win the championship.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the championship threats, a lot of people are looking at you know, Logan's team as well. Um, I feel like Logan is an underdog, really. Um, he started, going off towards the end of the season, really. Um, if you look at, underdogs that could, go up in the championship for do it is probably Logan out of all of them. After him losing the championships, of course, to me in season two, um, he hasn't been great at all after that. Really has been towards the back or the middle of the pack, really every race. Since that season three wasn't great. Got one win, I think, towards the end of that season. Um, season four actually started. Season four was he started off pretty. Eh. Season, towards the end of it, where the playoffs started, the non-playoff cars started to go off, like Logan. Another one, Zane Smith. A lot of the HMR guys started kind of going off towards the end as well. But if you're looking at underdog for the championship, it's gonna be Logan, I would think. He'll probably be like one of those drivers that like silent, like silent but deadly. I feel
Yeah,
like he'll somehow find his way up there towards the end of every race, and be a contender most every race. But I don't think he'll win that much. But I think he'll be a good driver for a top 10 or a top five at most. Another driver look at probably Chandler Smith. Um, you know, lost. I think it was him and Tyler Ekin in photo finish for the championship season three. Um, ever since that, he's been quiet. Really got the I don't know when he won 500. I think it was 2 seasons ago, I believe. Could be wrong.
yeah, 2 seasons ago.
Could be wrong. But they went Chicagoland. I think was last season. That too. Ever since, I mean, he's been quiet really. Going into the playoffs last season, kind of fell off with the round of 16 exit. But I see, going to the season, he'll be a threat really. Um, you got to look at, I think some of the Joe Gibbs guys will also all be, silent people, but we'll see what some of those guys do. Um, but I think Chandler Smith will be a very silent driver. I think he'll, yeah, I don't think that he'll be a top five car, but he'll probably make a top 15, top five car most of every race and get some good points for the playoffs.
Yeah. So who are your picks for today, Brandon?
Um, from the Xfinity series, I'll have to go with Will Power for today. Will Power is absolute, really just really good at super speedways. Penske cars are overall good. So then, Will Power, you know, I bet he'll be my pick to win this because usually, I think three super speedway cars or three, three races in this, the super speedways. Um, Will Power is somehow always finds his way up there with like the last 5-10 laps to go.
Yeah.
Blocks really well. Does all of that, to do well. Will Power is probably one of the top picks to win the 500 today. Just the Penske cars in general are just good. Um, but that's that's really all I gotta say about Will Power. He's just outstanding in the super speedways.
I
I
agree
see
completely.
Cheney's back
I am
as he
back.
scrambles to find Will Power.
Sorry, I stopped looking for power. I just went to the front. But yeah, no, I agree about Will Power. He's definitely a good play racer, and I think he could prove himself not only at the play tracks this season, but across all kinds of racetracks. I think he's one of the top prospects in rookies this season. Huge rookie class. I'll go through that real quick. I've got the list of rookies for not only Cup Series but all the other series, and we can chat about Goodyear and Truck here in a minute too. So our Cup rookies this season, we have Tony Breidinger, Max Verstappen, Ruben Ravello, Alex Palou, Flair Vanetti, Sheldon Creed, Will Power, and Ty Dillon. Who do y'all got getting Rookie of the Year for Cup?
You go, Nigel.
What?
You go. You pick the rookie of the year winner.
Oh, rookie of the
Toast
year probably going to be Will Power. If I'm being
Power.
honest, he was really good in Goodyear. So
All right, Brandon, who you got?
I'm a little biased on this, but I think it's Tiger. He's already got 3 wins in the Cup Series, just in a part-time car. I've said this over and over. She learns a car quick. She will somehow find her way up to the front every single race, and it's going to
oh
happen.
yeah, that is true. I do have
Um,
Tony in my final four.
so I really think Tony Breidinger is probably going to win it by a long shot, but I think the closest one to her will probably be Flair. Just because how good he was in the part time. He ran a 78 last season too, wasn't it? Is this 78?
Flair did? No,
Yeah,
Flair. Oh, no, he ran. Well, yeah, he did. He did. He did.
yeah, because I'd put him in the part time car.
Yeah.
Um, Flair was okay in the part time car. Um, I thought he'd do better than I had expectations for. I think Flair would probably be the second closest, really. But I think by a long shot it'll be Tony Breidinger.
Okay. Yeah, and I've got it between Tony and Flair too. I think you're one of those. You're one of those guys to get it. Let's talk a little bit about the truck and Goodyear races these past couple of days. We'll start with truck. How y'all think about the truck race?
Very interesting. They absolutely lost talent a couple laps to go. Did not enjoy that at all. Um, whoever that 15 truck was, that dude needs to hit the hay, please. Um, I mean, other than that, it was a pretty good race. Towards the end, it got really exciting when Williams to Wallace and all them were all trying to jaggle around, trying to catch back up to the one truck, but the one truck, was too far out there, and they couldn't really catch up to the Austin Jalber at the end. So very happy for
I'm
Austin in his first race. No, first full time race
First full
anyway.
time race.
Yeah, in the one truck. So that's good for that team. Um, I wish them luck going forward with that truck too and that driver.
Boongus.
Boongus Vingelhoff.
Yeah, I
So proud
that's
of that man.
that was also a good run. And for the zero truck, he's got Armani. Both had good runs. Um, but you know that's what makes super speedway racing interesting. You get not very good drivers somehow. Holy shit! That super speedways, you get very slow people or very slow teams up there, and they have a shot to win a race. And that's what I like about super speedways is that they have a shot to win something. And that right there is cool to see Jackie Scarvani and I don't know how the hell you say this dude's name, but
Oh,
um, but it's good to see them up there trying to win a race for the first time in their career in their first career start.
Yeah. And then Goodyear last night turned out really well. A very clean race. No cautions. Only the stage
That
cautions.
was
What
that
y'all think about
was
that?
that was interesting. That race was really good. I don't know what the heck the cars. I guess the cars are new now. They're pulling people against the outside lane. They're pulling the inside lane in and side by side, three wide. For I don't know how many laps, like 15. 10, 15
I mean,
laps
the
straight.
finish was 3 wide there, and those three that were
Yeah,
leading those
that
lines were,
was
were in that same spot for a long time.
yeah, that was a very good race. It was all who which line had the better run, better pushing, and I feel like that's what it comes to super speedway is that is which lane has the better momentum, which lane has the best cars in it to help push that guy out front leading that pack. to win these races. And it all comes down to handling at the end. It's not speed, of course. It's all about handling, how your car gets pushed, how you um, stay in the draft, how good are you pushing the other person in front of you. So it all comes down to that, really. And all three lanes were good. They were, side by side, but Lewis Hamilton had the fastest car in the middle lane and, beat the other two lanes out for the win.
Yeah, I'm honestly not surprised Lewis took home the win either. He's one of the few guys down there with good Cup experience. So it's not surprising. I see him as a chip threat this year. Of course, getting the win at Daytona just proves that even more. So, Nigel, you have any comments about the Goodyear race last night?
Um, yeah, I mean, I look at it. Um, I wasn't able to watch it. Unfortunately, I was busy flying down here to Daytona. Um, I will say I was proud of how Ty did. That's a promising kid right there. Did good in trucks, and he seemed to do pretty good at Daytona. Um, and that's really the extent of it. I think he's got talent, and I think he's got a good mindset, and that's kind of what allowed him to get finish good. Is that he was able to be patient and smart. So.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we've got about 10 or so minutes left. We'll wrap up by what do y'all let's say what y'all expect out of this race today? Rex, do you expect exciting racing, strong finishes, good runs from rookies? What as a whole are you just expecting to get out of this today?
I expect exactly what we saw in the duels. I expect clean, but thrilling 3x3 and 2x2 racing.
All right, Brandon.
Um, I expect him to race a lot more cleaner. Um, you know, I don't expect maybe a wreck till maybe stage two. Hell, maybe we might even see a wreck today. So, not expecting a race at Daytona or expecting a wreck at Daytona is like trying to win the lottery, which will it's got like a one in a billion chance of happening. But no, I expect a big one today. Really, I do. Um, Hope I'm not in it. That would be another pain in the ass for me to you know pay up some money and fix all that crap. So um, no, I feel like it would just be normal Daytona, normal pack racing. Um, it's all about strategy too. It comes out who's helping who. Um, I just hope nobody flies into the infield again, and I'm not gonna say that. It might happen, but I don't want to say that. um, but I just, I don't want to, see that bad of a wreck and have that happen again. And
Yeah,
that's that's the fear I got when I come here to Daytona or Super Speedway or anywhere is how bad is someone gonna wreck? How hard is someone gonna wreck? It's
Yeah, um, the danger is not something that we talk about a lot, but it's an inherent thing that you always look at, and you always know going into these races, someone can always get hurt. And we've had injuries, we've had tragedy, and you know, I'm not going to talk about that too much. But I think we all know that it's a danger, and that's something that going into Daytona is, I think, what all the drivers really subconsciously worry about. You know, Coming from a driver's perspective, I think you guys know the only thing you can do is just try to block it out, and usually actually going into these races, no one is focused on that. They're focused on going out there and doing their best and going to win. So I think the only people who worry about that are the families, and um but that is a risk, right? You could always have a bad wreck, and that's what makes this racing so thrilling and so entertaining, and also just so concerning, is that at any moment these guys can run 3x3, and then all of a sudden one little mistake and that's the entire field jumbled up.
yeah, yep. Well, let's see. We got 9 minutes. Hmm. What can we yap about for 9 minutes?
um
We'll start yapping
I
about here. You
mean
start talking. Anything. I don't even care.
You
Dogs.
know
Puppy dogs.
what?
I don't know. Just putting
Yeah,
something out there. I don't know.
I got
I
something.
mean, oh,
Um,
okay, go on ahead.
yeah, pull up Kaz Grawler real quick.
Oh, Lord.
Um,
Oh,
so
Lord. Here we go.
so you know,
Here comes the
I'm not
Oreo
trying to make
creaming we're about to
any
see.
comments. Oh yeah, Kaz Grawler is about to cream all over TC McConnell. If you look at the starting order, Kaz Grawler is starting miles ahead of TC's bitch ass in his poverty organization. Um, and I just want to say, TC, if you're listening to us, you're a bitch. Kaz Grawler forever on gang. Kaz Grawler is gonna smoke your shit. And if Kaz Grawler beats, or if Kaz Grawler loses to TC, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
Strong words there from Larry Racing owner. But when you said starting order, that actually reminded me. We'll go through the starting order right now. So I've got a little thing. Alrighty. So, where's it? All right. So everybody knows we're going to go through the starting order. On pole, Matt DiBenedetto for the first time in his career and the first time in Daytona, joined by Ross Chastain on the front row. Very interesting front row. They decided that Thursday in qualifying. Zach Price, Bubba Wallace won the duels yesterday. They'll start third and fourth. Rookie Sheldon Creed with a good finish in the duel will start P5. Kaz Grala starting P6. That's row 3. Row 4, you'll have Daniel Suarez, Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon, a rookie. Daniel Suarez coming back after a while away in the Cup Series. In row 5, Ryan Blaney, everybody knows him, and then Scott Speed is for some reason a huge fan favorite
Scott
this season.
Speed.
Not sure how he
Oh
got
my
there.
god, I love Scott Speed.
Oh,
Brandon loves
here
Oh
Scott
we
my
Speed.
go.
He's
god,
starting
I
P10.
love Scott
All right,
Speed.
moving on to the next row. Row 6, you got Noah Gregson, Austin Cindric. Row 7, Fernando Alonso, Alex Palou. Row 8, Corey LaJoy, William Byron. Row 9, Zane Smith, Rovin Matilla. And rounding out the top 20 is going to be Brandon Jones, Tony Breidinger.
All right, girl, let's go.
Row 11 got a lot of big names back here on this row. AJ Allmendinger, John Hunter Nemechek, Chandler Smith, Kyle Larson, Chris Rebel, Brandon Cockworth on row 13, TC McConnell, Max Verstappen on
Kaz
row
Grawler will
14,
smoke your ass.
Logan Underhill, and James Prince on row 15. All right, row 16 got Ruben Ravello and championship favorite Adam Harris, Eric Jones, Flair Vanetti, the rookie at Joe Gibbs Racing and rookie of the series on row 17. Jackson Woods, Tyler Reddick on row 18, new team for Tyler Reddick this season and 2311 Racing. Defending champion Brady Arbol and his teammate Justin Haley start back on row 19.
I love
Austin
Justin
Hill
Haley.
and Will Power on row 20.
That's also a
And
guy I
then
want to talk about.
springing up
Justin
the
Haley
back of the field
fucking
today, we got
And
Clash winner
Jimmy
Chase
Johnson.
Elliott and then 7-time champion
Who made that
in
logo?
another universe, not this one, Jimmy Johnson.
Oh,
That is
who made the starting grid?
me.
That is hot.
Thank you.
Unlike TC's poverty franchise.
We're gonna
Bro,
have FaceTime on Twitter in a
HTC.
second. Somebody get a camera on.
Yeah,
Somebody get a camera on
his
TC.
bitch
Standing by
ass.
his car, just like, what the hell,
We're
bro?
about to have a fist fight here.
I'm gonna have a piss
Hold up.
fight.
Hold up. I'll be
We're
right
about to have
back.
a
I'm gonna
fist
go
fight.
walk down there and fucking talk to his bitch ass.
Nigel's got beef. He's got to settle before the race starts.
I'm gonna go get his bitch ass, little bitch.
He's actively walking away.
Motherfucker. Wants to
He's
talk shit about
actively
Cass?
leaving the booth right now. He got up out of his chair and left.
He gone. He's gone.
Other than Brandon,
He
we got our
up and
first
giveaway.
race as crew chief driver duo today. How we feeling?
I feel pretty good. I hope we don't. We need to be smart, please. I don't.
Listen, I got the best strategies in the game, bro. You know this.
I was looking through them last night. Before we went to bed. They're pretty good. So,
Exactly.
I feel pretty good. As long as we're not, in the outside lane or middle lane somehow, and we can't get out of it, then I will be crapping my pants until we get to the back and it gets to the inside lane. So, we need to be. Do we probably say some fewer or something? Probably need to
We
say
might,
some.
there may or may not be a pit stop in the final stage, depending on how cautions play out and everything. So we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I've got strategies in plan for both scenarios. So I got
I
4 minutes
am
or 9 minutes technically,
very,
but
I am very excited for this. It's the biggest event, of the, biggest event of the season, other than the championship race, the Coca-Cola 600. The Brickyard, that's also coming back. Defending
Heading back
winner
to the
right
Indy
here
Oval.
of it.
To the Indy Oval
And
this year. That's an exciting one.
won that race from like what dead last. I actually won
You
that race from dead
started.
last.
No, I think you started 41st, and then Cole Custer was like 42nd or something like that.
Oh,
You're on the
that's great.
back row.
I just learned how I won that.
That was
But
your
that
random
car
pop off year.
was probably the best car I probably have ever driven. Not gonna lie, I don't even know why we qualified 41st. Unless we blew
Okay,
something
I'm
up
back.
and then.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
did you what did you do with the TC?
He flipped me off and punched me in the face.
Oh, oh.
Understandable. Fights on pit road before we even before we even start the race, bro. Before we even get the engines fired.
Oh
Oh
my
boy.
god.
I do want to talk about somebody
Oh,
real quick. Let's talk about Matt DiBenedetto. He got the announcement that he was losing all of his sponsors at the end of this season, and it's not looking good ride wise next year. But he came out here to Daytona, put that all past him, and got the pole. I honestly think he's in for a good year.
um. Well, he first has to get bumped up. What we need to say about that? But I feel like
Yeah, yes.
super speedways. As I said, like in the Truck Series, this is going to be a boost for you to do well for the rest of the season. This doesn't give you, a chance to, go and have a chance to run for a championship or go in the playoffs. Win races. And this race right here can help you out so much going forward. I've also been in that situation. I about got well, I about got bumped down because of a super speedway. Well, I actually did because Michigan is kind of a super speedway, and that was fun. Um, but
Michigan.
it's, they super speedways can absolutely help you out going forward. It really can, and I've witnessed that from an owner perspective with Reed a couple seasons ago. Um, this is a booster, and if you finish top 5, top 10 in this race as a driver that isn't
Drivers, to
supposed to
your
do
cars.
well, this right here is your chance to boost yourself up and go forward with a big amount of boost going into Auto Club next week.
Absolutely. I agree. Nigel, what do you have about I know you got some comments about Matt DiBenedetto.
I do. I'm just gonna stick to a purely racing perspective here. I think if you're put in a position where you lose all your sponsors and you lose all your team, that puts you into a mindset where you have no one else out there. And when you go out there to race and you have no one else but yourself, you're gonna be more daring and you're gonna make more moves and you're gonna take more risks. I think we're gonna see some feisty stuff out of Matt Benedetto. I think he is going to drive like he's got nothing because at the end of the day, when when a man has nothing left to lose, there's no telling what he will do. And I think that's the position Matt Benedetto was in. When he rolled out there for qualifying and he put it on pole, there was not a single thought behind besides proving it to everyone else. And I think Matt is in a position where, he's racing for his future and he's racing for his career, but he's also racing for his pride and he's racing for himself. And that's what makes him very dangerous.
I agree. I agree. And could the same be said about Ross Chastain? He of course had that good season where he ended up missing the playoffs due to some altercations with his teammates, and he hasn't really been back to that level since then. He also came out here and he put it on the front row with Matt. So could we see his ride maybe be in danger, and that's why he's performing the way he is?
Well, I'm gonna put this out. Ross, the guy that Ross drives for, that team right there is very sporadic, and there's a heavy recency bias. Ross Chastain could really have a pretty bad first half of the season, and if he doesn't get fired and he manages to keep his ride and he doesn't get fired mid-season, and then he comes back and then starts winning races left and right, he could still certainly
Adam,
win in his ride.
your headset.
Yeah, I agree. Adam's headset
Um,
was bugging there for a second. Well, if he gets
but
it
yeah,
fixed, we'll get a little. interview from him right before we start. We got about 3 minutes until the command, so I'll go ahead and let you get down to your car, Brandon. You got to get that thing fired up and ready to roll for your 5th Daytona 500. Good luck. I'll see you on the pit box on the radio. So see you down there.
Yeah.
Nigel, you can go ahead and head off. I'm sure you got some pit boxes to be sitting on today. Some people to yell at on pit road.
Nah, man, I'm gonna stay up here and annoy you all day.
You gonna stay in the booth with me all day? How nice.
Yes, sir. I got nowhere else better to be. Plus, I figured I enjoy doing a little bit of commentating, even if you don't want me to. So,
it may not be heard on stream because you're gonna be delayed because you're watching it from Twitch. I'm watching it from my computer screen. So, yeah.
Well,
You can still commentate though. Have at it.
I'll just look into the future a little bit.
All right. Adam,
stay
you
up
there?
to date.
I am here.
How you doing, Adam? We'll squeeze an interview, and you got 2 minutes to get down there and fire that engine. But how you feeling today?
Feeling pretty confident. Obviously, we didn't have a good qualifying pace and a great duel, but it's gonna be a good race. Probably have a chance to climb through the field, and hopefully we can bring Collie its first Daytona 500 victory today. So we'll see.
Of course. And what do you think you have to do today, for yourself and as a team to really take home that victory and dominate the trip today?
Survive. It's all about survival. The first 2 stages are going to be kind of boring, but hopefully we can ride around the back and survive all the wrecks, and we'll be up there hopefully. So see you guys later on, but I got to hop back in this car. So.
All righty. Well, good luck to you, man.
So, Cheney,
what up, Nigel?
will we be able to talk to Brandon and Bush at some points in the race with the in-car, or how are we looking on that?
Might be able to if I stay right here like this.
Well, so my last thing before we get started here, I don't know how much time we have until the command is
we have 20 seconds, so hurry up.
Oh, we have 20 seconds. My final remarks are going to be that Matt DiBenedetto is going to probably end up doing some serious blocking. And TC, I hope Casgarla smokes your ass. Sorry for this,
folks.
Damn.
All right, we'll head downstairs for the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
That was a weak-ass command. But the engines have been fired, and we're ready to get rolling here in Daytona. We're going to take a quick little break while the cars start rolling. There they go. As you can see on the screen, they are rolling. We are rolling. All right, I'm going to head over here, and I'm going to mute Brandon and Adam on here.
Oh yeah, brother.
I'm going to unmute them on there so I can hear them during the race.
Well, all right, Cheney. I suppose I'll do the same.
I have them muted. Well, I have them muted on. I'm on 2 accounts right now, so I can hear you on the Xbox. They can't hear you on there. Yeah, y'all are muted on Twitch.
I'll probably join you and mute them both, I guess.
Thus it begins, gentlemen. Oh, real quick, let me pause this. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game. Let me get better cautions open real quick.
So Cheney, going into this race, I also want to say thank you for letting me stay up here in the booth. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely, brother.
But yeah, man, I'm super excited. I don't show up to a lot of these races. I'm usually back there at the shop just helping working getting everything going.
It's because I opened better cautions.
I got you.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, this is going to be really exciting. I expect the aggression levels not to uptick a lot. Not in the first stage, at least. I think stage 2 is where it really starts to pick up. Stage 3 is just going to be a scrap to the end. I really don't see us having a big wreck. I think these guys are professional enough not to do that. So, yeah.
They definitely could. This is the Cup Series, the highest level of motorsports in our series. So I think they definitely could go without a wreck, but I personally just don't see it happening. We've been known for wrecks, especially in these kind of races.
Yeah. And I just want to say, everyone, welcome to Twitch Racing Network.
New platform for this season.
Yeah, and that's what's so cool about this new partnership for the broadcasting. We've got new graphics, I believe, new graphics and everything. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Absolutely, absolutely. Going down the backstretch, get ready to go green here. We already went through the starting lineup for anybody who missed it, but Matt Benedetto, Ross Chastain in the front row, nothing else matters because it's Daytona. So 42 car
All
field
right,
today,
so
the largest field we've had, I think, in a while.
Cheney,
What's up, Nigel?
I'm gonna test how far delayed it is. So
Okay, they're on the
I'll tell
backstretch for
you,
me right now,
yeah,
like
they're on the
heading into turn
backstretch
3.
for me. I'll tell you when they hit. All right, so the pace
We
car
just
just
entered
hit the
turn
white
3.
line. So
Wait,
pace
what?
car. All right. Well, all right. Just listen to me, and I'll tell you. Okay. So they just passed this like. Hold on. No, I need an exact marker. They just passed the Daytona thing.
We're coming out of turn 4 right now.
Yeah, they're coming out of turn 4 right now for me. They just passed the Sunoco sign, passed the pole, into the grandstands now.
Yeah. Well, here
So
we go. The biggest
uh,
stage in motorsports. We are green. Season 5 is underway, and we're racing in the Daytona 500.
Matt DiBenedetto off to a good lead there. As you see Sheldon Creed trying to make it 3 wide in the back under Zach Price. It looks like DiBenedetto's not going to have a lot of help there as Zach Price gets split 3 wide. Here comes Ross Chastain trying to block. Sheldon Creed is going to come to the rescue of Matt DiBenedetto with help from the Taco Bell machine right behind him.
A lot of 3 wide. You see people getting antsy early. Matt DiBenedetto up on the top line, Sheldon Creed on the bottom, and here comes Daniel Suarez making it 3 wide for the race lead. 3 wide up
That's going to
front
get
already.
dicey.
3 deep. They are wasting no time here in Yellawood. We're all about the action as they come racing off turn 4 to the first lap of the season.
Oh my, this is thrilling as there you see Ryan Blaney right now on the inside. It looks like that 09 is going to get the lead here for lap 1 as they're 3x3. Noah Gregson pushing Ryan Blaney as they head into turn 1.
And Ryan Blaney out to the lead early, a great plate racer himself, followed by Noah Gregson, Fernando Alonso, and others. They head down
And
the
now they
backstretch
move to
here.
the middle. Here comes Alonso. Alonso's going to be on the inside now, but looks like Blaney and Noah Gregson are going to go to the top as you see Alonso carry him in the 6, or no, that's the 17. They're going to block a little bit up and down, and it looks like Blaney's going to come back down with help from Noah Gregson as they exit turn 4. And now Rovan Matillo looking, he's going to jump to the middle. Now it looks like there's going to be some jostling in the back. Fernando Alonso with no help. Ryan Blaney's still the leader here.
For the Joy making a move to the inside of Noah Gregson for second. Lots of movement happening throughout the field. Of course, all 3 wide. And this could be dangerous early. It's like they're 4 wide in the middle. 4 wide in the middle of the pack right there. They might
Nah,
be,
they didn't
and then
quite
they
get
already
4
wrecking.
wide.
There we go.
Oh, there they go! Oh my God! Oh,
Kaz
big wreck
Grala's
down
in it,
in
and
the
Will Power's in
inside.
it. Kaz Grala hit
Oh
the
my
inside
God!
wall pretty
No!
heavily there as we have our first caution of the day on lap 3. Oh, and they're still wrecking up front in the middle of the field. Justin
Oh my
Haley is
God!
on
We
the
got
wall.
a car upside down.
Justin Haley barrel rolling
We
down the side of the racetrack. Oh my goodness, and a huge wreck here.
Austin Hill, Chase Elliott, there's Kaz Grala. Oh my gosh, that
And a
is
huge
unfortunate.
accident here.
Oh my, good Lord.
On
So
lap 3 of the Daytona
can we get a
500, lots of
replay
heavy hitters.
there?
Kaz Grala, Chase Elliott, Justin Haley went end over end.
Looked like Kaz got loose there. If we can look at the replay there, you see Austin Hill involved there.
Chase Elliott end
Justin,
over end in the middle of
I
turn
think
3.
Justin Haley's done for the day. Oh my God, yeah. So if we look here,
So Kaz
it looks
Grala,
like
they got 4 wide.
Kaz just got loose. Oh no, he's 4 wide.
They
He's
got,
gonna get hit by the 18.
watch the full speed replay here. They got 4 wide, and it looks like he just gets hooked by the 18. And of course, sent
Oh
down
yeah.
to
Oh
the.
my gosh, look at that hit.
Let's cut back to the actual hit of the 84 here.
Yeah, that was a nasty hit. I mean, you see him there. He gets
Head
turned. The
first.
42 goes
Boom!
with him.
Oh, the car snapped.
And then he just slams into the wall. That's not good for me. That's not what I want to see for sure. But I think they might could get it repaired. I mean, he kept it going, but that's heavy damage. And then you see Justin Haley
Then yeah, they
just
kept
going
they kept
over and
wrecking
over
up
as
here,
well.
trying to
So I
avoid the
want to know
wreck.
what happened up here.
Ravello comes
Oh
back
yeah,
up
they're
the
going
racetrack.
4 wide after because they're losing momentum. The 18 lost a lot of speed. Then they go
Oh, you
four
see that
wide.
47
Yeah,
just
that's just a
snap.
chain reaction. Shane von Gisbergen, or no, that's Max Verstappen. He got into trouble there. And then you just see Haley up and over as he slides down the bank, and that's his day over. It's a real
Austin
shame
Hill
that
looks
we
like
tear
he's
these
done as
cars up
well.
this
Austin Hill
early.
took a pretty heavy hit that outside lane.
Yeah, it's a real
Looks like
shame
they've
that
already
these cars
been
got
through pit
tore
road
up
and
so
everything.
early.
And yeah, I believe so. Done for the day already. The 3 of Chase
Roven.
Elliott won the Clash. Will come home with a P42 finish. Justin Haley is done, and Austin Hill also done. And then Willpower repairing damage on the road as well.
Jackson coming in for a stop. I wonder if he is damaged. So Roven the leader right now. I want to see how Roven got the lead. What happened to Blaney?
Is Casgralla?
Or
Oh
did
yeah,
he pit?
Casgralla just retired. Casgralla is out of the Daytona 500.
Did he? Oh my,
Yeah, Casgralla's done.
that's bad.
And that shakes up everything.
Oh crap. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh.
I gotta mute him. I gotta mute him. I gotta mute
Uh
him.
oh. Uh oh. 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 Well. Uh oh. Well.
You're connected.
Oh, we can hear you, buddy. Good. I don't need to hear the smoke. Oh. Oh. Really, you think you're special? What position are you running
Justin
right now?
Haley went end
Never mind.
over end
Don't worry about that.
in the middle of turn
Don't
3.
Oh. Oh. Well. Okay.
This is gonna be a season long beef. How did TC get to 8th? Where did he come from? How did TC get to 8th, bro?
I know you're living in ecstasy. I know you're living in ecstasy because it's the first time you've seen the top 10 in like a year, but it's not that special. Fernando Alonso is literally in front of you. How's my ass taste?
Good thing.
Hey, commentators, we should probably let him go. We don't need to hear the Scanner audio anymore.
I've had him muted since he joined the party, so Twitch can't hear him.
Oh,
I just have all the drivers
yeah.
muted. Me and Nigel are in the booth right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and join you there. But anyways, I was scrapping with TC on the in car there. His bitch
I have you,
ass.
Brandon, Adam muted. I can hear y'all on Xbox, but y'all can't be heard on Twitch.
But anyways, TC's a
Yes, I can hear you.
just a little bitch.
All right, well, lights are off. This is definitely an interesting start to the Daytona 500.
Yeah, TC, hold your
4
tongue.
cars already
Hold
done
your
for the
tongue.
day. That's the 3, the 47, 06, and 84.
Poverty
2 lane
franchise.
cars, a BAM car, and a Collie car.
Poverty franchise. Anyways, so now that that's over, unfortunate day. 3 cars involved on my team, which is not great at all. 2 cars already gone. Jackson had a little bit of damage. I can already hear the laughs in that stupid fucking 4 car.
Can we keep it somewhat professional? Let's keep it somewhat professional, guys. Let's keep it somewhat professional.
Okay. Okay, TC. Well, TC, as you see some guys pitting there. TC, I hope you do well. I think you're gonna have a good race. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. I shouldn't have. I
Good lord.
I was trying to be respectful. I was trying to be. I was trying.
Brandon Jones. That's your
Okay,
car,
TC.
isn't it?
All right. Well, so we're about to go green here.
Yeah.
I just got cooked.
We're racing
Live
again.
on air. By a driver. Just got cooked bad. Green flag. Roman
Green flag
Patilla.
back in the air. Hopefully these
Chandler
guys
Smith.
have learned their lesson and chill a little bit. Someone went flying through the air on lap 3. So someone
And
went
they
literally
about
flipping
caused a
on lap
wreck.
3. So let's hopefully they calm
James
down.
Smith about caused a wreck. TC.
Looks like they are a lot calmer this time.
Now there it is. Rovin right now blocking up and down. Chandler Smith right now to the inside. He may take the lead, but no, Rovin's gonna block.
Chandler Smith in that sports clips out of camera pushing Roan hard through the middle of 3 and 4.
Pushed by Fernando Alonso. Pushed by Scott. Speed. Fernando
Jump to
Alonso
the
right now
inside for
trying to
Chandler Smith looking
block.
for the top spot.
Chandler Smith to the lead. Well, not quite. Yeah, there he is. Now Fernando right now looking, but I believe Chandler Smith is still gonna hold him off. He's doing a lot of excellent blocking right now.
And of course, Chandler Smith won the Daytona 500 2 seasons ago in season 3.
And
Trying to do it again here in season 5. Scott Speed up to second now.
I don't believe it. Fan favorite somehow. Scott Speed is up to second.
And yeah, defending champion Brady Arbaugh, well, he had a run moving, but then Ross Chastain decided to move him. So
You see there that 4 car falling back further and further.
No Power struggling to hang on to the draft. Had a little bit of damage from that accident.
Oh yeah,
on
that
lap
42,
3.
but he had heavy
He's slipping
damage
back a little
after that
bit.
contact with Kaz Gralla.
Everybody else still in it though. Well, everybody that isn't wrecked out.
Yeah. There you see.
Pole sitter might have been a Benedetto.
Oh.
That's Brandon Colkworth.
Anyways.
A crew chief that
Yeah,
car.
here comes the Benedetto push by Brandon Colkworth. I can just hear the screams from up here.
I can hear the screams from up here.
And now he's got
He's got
help.
his teammate Kyle Larson. He's going
right
to duck to the
behind
inside
him.
looking for the lead. Pretty wide up front. Dominator hooked up on the bottom. Going to the lead.
Look at Brady trying to make that really outside lane work, but he's going to get blocked. James Prince up there now, too.
Colkworth leading his first laps of the season.
Look at his car, though. He's really loose. He's struggling to hold the line here.
Yeah,
I
he cannot
think
keep it pinned on the bottom lane that much.
Yeah, he's going to be in
But
trouble.
he's got a good teammate, Kyle Larson, behind him, who is not sending him to the shadow realm already.
Yeah, Larson's being a good teammate here, and that's really what it's all about, especially early in this race. You got to keep your friends very close to you because, at the end of the day, it's all about teamwork and it's all about pushing each other. So, as you see the 18 right now, looking like he's going to take control of that inside lane down there, but I think Sheldon Creed right now is going to have control there. He's going to go for the block.
Yeah, Sheldon Creed, Christopher Bell. And this 40 and the 25 are just tandem drafting away, really testing out their out front speed. Looks pretty good to start this race so far. Lots of time to go though, so I wouldn't chance it
And
too
look
early
at that,
here in the mess.
TC McConnell falling even further back.
No yeet is making a move for third.
Yeah, wow, the no yeet. Who even drives that
Make
car,
sure to
bro?
turn and tune in to WWE Elimination Chamber next Saturday.
Who drives that car? The no yeet car. Christopher Bell's driving that.
It's your NASCAR WWE Legacy title belts.
Who is driving that hunk of trash? Oh my god.
Here comes Adam Harris and Flair Vanetti. Johnson's up here. He
Flair's
is also
gonna be a
moving
big guy
up.
to watch.
Logan Underhill.
Flair's going to be a big guy to watch this season. I see a lot of potential in that guy.
The 40 and the 25 are controlling this field. I don't. They are leaving. They are tandem drafting away.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what you want to see,
Why is
right?
Larson
That's
stuck behind Brandon as long as he has?
And now look
15
at that Adam Harris right now. We could have a really good mid-stage interview here. As it stands, Adam Harris right now leading the pack, but Brandon Cockworth, Kyle Larson pull away.
I'm ready to run that 48 and the 25 through inspection again. I don't. We made picks for the 500. We might have.
It's chaos back there.
Here comes Adam
Oh
Harris.
my
He's got to
gosh.
run.
They were four
Adam's
wide
got
for
to
a
run.
second
Larson
there.
gonna.
We might have another
Oh,
wreck.
Larson late
Adam
block.
Harris.
Gets it.
Oh,
Adam
blocks.
under the apron a little bit.
Oh!
Late block from Larson, but it paid off. Kept him up front.
Underhill.
And Adam Harris now
is
going to move
there,
down to the
Scott.
inside.
Oh,
That knocks
Jackson
Larson out of line
Woods.
and leaves Brandon as a sitting duck.
Yeah. And here comes Adam Harris. I think he might inherit the lead here with Logan Underhill pushing him.
Logan's going to kick him to the
Logan's
outside.
going to leave him out to dry. So 3 wide for second. Brandon Cockworth is going to go to the inside, and now he has no help behind him.
Logan Underhill.
Sheldon Creed right now picking up the scraps as Tyler Reddick right now is going to get the lead there of that main pack on the inside. He's going to jump to the middle
there for
though.
a second, and then Scott Speed.
Scott Speed. That
barely
was
found a
close.
hole.
He's going to just barely get in there. He found a hole. Something TC can't
rerun. Wait. And Adam is going to cross up Logan the same way that he got crossed up. Brandon really controlling this field right now. Been leading for about 5-6 laps.
Dude, Cheney, when TC retires, me and him are gonna have so much banter in the booth.
Sorry, I'm back. What's up?
When TC
Willpower
retires,
is,
me and
I
him
think,
are gonna have so
road.
much.
No,
banter.
what is Willpower doing? Willpower's got some sort of issues back here.
Oh my god! What?
Willpower is having some sort of problem. I don't know what's going on with that 42. He's I don't even know. Scott Speed is 3 wide for the lead up here. I moved away for 1 second, and now he's going crazy.
Willpower just cut across the grass, and then Scott Speed to the lead.
And Brandon kind of making the top lane work there. He downloaded the Goodyear package last night. That's right. Brandon was in the Goodyear race last night. Here comes Duel 1 winner Zach Price to the inside for the race lead.
Now, here it is. Zach Price, the guy that I had touted. He is really starting to show what I was talking about, right? That experience. He is slowly and methodically worked his way back up through the field. And now he leads that inside lane, and he has complete control of the race with James Prince pushing behind him. They're going to go to the middle lane, and Kyle Larson right now, he might have an open shot as Fernando Alonso blocks both lanes with help from Ryan Blaney and TC McConnell. Oh my! That was very.
And now the 11 and the 63 kind of tandeming away here.
Yeah, but that's
25,
also
25,
part
50.
of the. Yeah, that's also part of just the kind of racing with this package, right? If you really get, if you really get right perfect with the bumper, you could really pull away and make something happen.
Oh yeah, no, I mean if you are, we saw it with the 48 and the 25. They got half a second out in front of the field there for a couple laps.
Yeah.
Now the 11 and the 63 doing that. Max Verstappen kind of losing the draft back there a little bit. TC McConnell up to third with help from a couple of JGR cars and Bubba Wallace and Eric Jones. He's trying to get up here and help his Mazda team.
And there's TC McConnell right now. He is going to put himself in a position to get some good stage points. I'm not sure when stage 1 ends.
It's lap 25. He's shooting inside of his teammate for second.
And now there it is.
He might have a move to the inside of the 11 for the lead.
Oh, it's going to be close. TC to the lead now with help from Eric Jones. The Prime car is going to take the lead. In prime
Oh, nice, he
position for a
popped.
stage 1 victory.
Now he moves up to block Zach Price, and that's going to give the entire lane to Eric Jones.
There's no. This is the last lap of the stage.
No, we ended at lap 25.
I
They're
was
4
about
wide in
to
the middle
be.
of the
I
pack
was about to
here.
be
There they
hella
go. That's a
mad.
wreck.
Oh, that's a big wreck.
That's
No,
going to
are
be a
you
big
kidding
one.
me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Brady, the
Oh
defending
my
champion, is on
god,
his
with
lid.
Scott's feet upside down. That's a huge wreck. And Fernando.
Pole sitter Matt Benedetto.
Oh, DC is gonna have a field
Roven
day
is
with
stuck on the
that.
apron, and that might end the stage. And
Hey,
we've had a big
hey,
accident where Brady went up and over.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that TC probably just ended up saying like that was, was that the last car you just had there on your
Brady
track?
has got a
I
broken
just
toe
want
link. I don't know what Brady's doing. Brady's got a broken toe link or something. I don't know.
to. Well, we still have Jackson on the track, so
That might be in the stage.
sometimes I think. I think he might have a concussion. Actually, can we look at Brady's
Well,
hit?
let's get after here. They got 4
Yeah,
wide in the middle of the pack here,
oh,
and then
Flair
just not
clipped
enough
him.
space.
What is Flair doing? Oh, just 4 wide.
Flair should not be where he is currently, and he just ends up looking 77.
It's right into Fernando Alonso. I
And it's
swear,
heavy.
if TC is
Jimmy
singing
Johnson
tonight's
involved.
gonna
Ty
be a good
Dillon
night, I'm
involved.
gonna lose my
Adam
shit.
Harris kind of involved. Adam's good. Brandon, you look all right. Maybe. Brandon
Oh,
is. Brandon
dude,
hit
literally
Roven
all my
directly in the
cars.
nose.
Oh, TC. Oh my God, Brady got in a he
Scott
got
Speed, Brady
hit
both went over.
square in the door, and then he flipped. Brady might be injured. He got hit square in the door and then flipped. That is a nasty wreck.
Oh yeah, from his teammate as well. Well, here's the full speed accident here. Roven gets turned up into the outside wall. Brady and Scott Speed both went upside down. That's 3 flips now in the first 20 laps. We do not care about anybody today.
And that is all of my cars involved in the wreck. It's a shame.
That might have ended the stage here. I don't know who's left, who's not, who's got damage, who doesn't.
I
Well,
think
Matt Benedetto does not have a front end.
yeah,
97 Jimmy Johnson is done for the
Brady
day. The
got
37
hit.
Brady is done. Flair
TC,
is
Brady
done.
got hit.
Blaney's done. Speed's done. Noah Gragson is done.
He
Brandon
got
Jones is
T-boned in
done.
the door and then flipped and this was going to be a wreck fest.
Well, they had it going there for about 15 laps, and then Flair made a dumb move, and there goes a bunch of people. So. E6 is missing his front end. That's our pole sitter. 23 is now rolling off the field. He's going to just barely not go a lap down. Yeah, we're in it. We're I don't know how the damage is looking for the 48. He just gave a smooch to the 77. There's a lot of guys who were involved in that wreck, though, and have had previous damage, like Will Power and Roven and all that, who are right in the middle of the pack. So I would expect the field to split in half when we start this stage.
TC is going to clown on me for the rest of my career as a team owner. I walked up to TC McConnell right before the race starts. Talk shit. He flipped me off, punched me in the face. Now all my cars are out of the race.
Now Fernando's still here.
Well, so Now,
E7.
now this has got to be utter chaos in the booth right now or on the broadcast because I'm arguing with the driver while he's racing, and I don't know if y'all can hear him. I'm on his radio right now talking shit.
He immediately jumped.
Listen, buddy.
We're
Listen,
gonna
buddy.
have a
You
one
stay
lap
away
sprint to
from
the
my
end of the
driver.
stage. By the way,
I have to do. He is the best. That's your problem, buddy. Buddy. You are not the night. You are not the darkness. Buddy, you are not hitting anything with a fistful of
man,
vengeance.
I wish the broadcast could hear TC because this is beautiful.
Yeah, put him on. Let's go in car. Let's go in
I'm not
car with
dialing.
TC
We're
his
not
bitch
dialing into the
ass.
4 right now. He's about to race for the stage win. We are not
Hey,
dialing into the
TC.
4 right now.
Hold on. Hold up. Hey
Oh my
TC, this
god.
is
I can't hear
TC,
anything.
this is Nigel in the booth. You got me?
I do not have.
Bitch,
you are not dialed
you're a
in currently.
fucking bitch.
You are not. We did not dial into the 4. You're talking to nobody.
Nah. How's it? Nah,
We'll
bro.
dial
You
into the
fucking
4 at the end of the stage.
You got black magic, bro. You curse my shit. You curse my fucking team. I will accuse you of witchcraft, bro. They're not bad, bro. We made the final 4. We made the final 4 last season. Listen.
All right. Green flag for the final lap of stage 1.
All right, I'm getting off your radio. Gosh.
We're never on the radio, Nigel.
Well, anyways. Well, no, I just have my little walkie-talkie here. You know, I had one of those scanners.
Prepared due to pace car. Zach Price just stuck it 3 wide for the stage win. The field is,
Eric
like I said,
Jones.
splitting in half over there.
And now
The field, this is all the damaged cars back here.
You cannot let. Please
He's to the
don't
inside
let
looking
this
for the
happen.
stage victory with help from his teammate James Prince.
No, bro.
Oh, TC sliding up. James staying loyal to him, though. How long will he stay loyal? Looks like he's going to push him to the middle of 3 and 4.
This is not
TC
real.
Zach Price,
This
side
is
by
not
side.
real.
McConnell clear to the lead, coming to the stage finish. Slides up the track. James on the run to the side.
No.
James slides up. Chandler goes for third. Stage 1 winner.
You're
TC McConnell gets it.
You're fucking kidding me. No.
McConnell wins stage 1.
Let's
Dial me up.
Let's.
All right.
All right, let me take this.
We're gonna
one,
dial
Jamie.
in. We're gonna dial into the 4 car, our stage winner. All right, TC. This is Tyler and Nigel.
Oh, hey,
got us.
hey, guys. Yeah, of course I got you, bro. See what I just did?
I saw you perfectly, TC.
You got any questions or?
Nope, I'm just fine.
All right, that's cool. Suck my dick,
Well,
Nigel.
TC,
Bye.
you
Hey, not TC.
TC, you restarted
Hey,
5th
TC.
there at the 1 lap to go for the stage,
TC,
and
you're
you
a
were able
bitch.
to use help from your teammate in the 6-3 to get
I'm
up to the
gonna
front.
ignore
How did you do it?
Well, I just gotta say, I gotta all over my teammate James
Are you
Prince.
even
Of course,
still
I
on
knew
the
he was a
scanner,
great
or did we
addition
cut-
bringing
or
on.
did we cut away?
I mean, I think we proved it last night. We saw an Xfinity race. Mazda is here to come. They're here to race for championships. Like they brought us the best cars possible.
Poverty franchise.
I'm super excited. Bro, your whole team is in the garage. What do you mean poverty franchise? I just won a stage. All of my drivers finished top 15. Your team's
All right,
in the garage.
we're gonna good luck for the rest of the day, TC. We'll catch you later.
TC.
We got some
TC,
guys staying out, some guys
Kaz
coming in.
crawling for life. Kaz crawling for life, bro. And we are back in the booth here. So Cheney, what did you see out of that first stage?
Chaos, carnage. We had 2 wrecks and 3 flips in the first stage. Do I need to say anything else?
This may be the most exciting broadcast in history.
It probably is for some.
For some. Oh. Nah, dude. this is it right here. So, anyways,
Well, lots of cars on pit road. Some guys pit, some guys didn't. I don't know what's happening anymore.
The fucking the Wicked Witch of Alabama wins stage 1 here. Eric Jones gets second. Kyle Larson third, and yeah. TC, it's Daytona. What did you say yesterday? That it doesn't matter because it's Daytona. But if I won stage 1 and all your cars were in the garage, you would be saying
How am I going to upload highlights for this video for this race?
Nah, that was trash. When was the last time? My car. Jackson has been in every wreck and he's still in the race. My cars are durable. Oh, I know we're not starting this shit, bro. When was the last time you won a fucking stage before this? Like fucking 5 years ago, bro. Yeah, no, I'm turning off the fucking radio. I have a broadcast to do because I'm actually important. All right, well, sorry about that for everyone. For all the people at home. Anyways, Cheney, this has been an exciting first half of the race here.
We're not even halfway through yet. We just hit a quarter
of the way.
We've got several hours to go.
So, Cheney, what's been your favorite part of this race so far?
What'd you say, Nigel?
What's been your favorite part of this race so far?
My favorite part of this race so far has been, I guess, the action. We've been nothing short of it. Like I said, 3 wrecks, lots of death and despair. Lots of cars out of the race already. Hopefully, these guys, calm down a little bit and we can get back to it. We only have 29. We have 30 cars left in the race, 29 on the lead lap.
And not just action,
get their stuff together.
Not just action on the track, action in the booth. But you see what it takes.
I think more action in the booth than on the track at this point.
Yeah, I mean, but you end up really seeing what it takes here to win these stages, And like Brandon said, you got guys who usually don't run up front, running up front. Especially when the whole field wrecks, you see who can pick up the pieces. Who can only win when there's a big wreck. But anyways,
we have just received news per Brady Arbaugh Motorsports that Arbaugh appeared to have a slight concussion and slight bone bruises after his accident there in stage 1. No words on if he'll miss any races yet or not. He's we wish the best for Brady. Well, coming to the green for stage 2 here. 20 laps. We go green. Stage ends at lap 50, so 21 laps, sorry. On the way, we got Eric Jones second, Larson third, Suarez fourth. Hopefully these guys can make it to the end of the stage.
I'm not
gonna
say anything. I'm not gonna unmute TC when I say this, but he's kind of got a point.
I muted all of them because it was too chaotic. I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Fernando and Kaz kind of did or part of the cause of like 2 of the big wrecks.
Listen, man, it's Daytona. You can't put any blame on anybody for anything. It's just it happens.
But
luckily we still have over half the field here, so that's
we were just trying to do a favor. Here we go. Just trying to do a favor for TC because he can't win without us wrecking. But anyways, we're about to go back green here. So green flag in the air. It's going to be Eric Jones and TC who are going to lead them to green for stage 2. Kyle Larson pushing. Green flag in the air.
All right, so the first couple, we'll say like top 15 or so, did not pit at the end of the stage. So hopefully they're good on gas to stage 2. If they aren't, then that's going to suck. Larson 3 wide for the lead. Larson with help from Sheldon Creed will get that lead coming up out of turn number 2. Allmendinger pushing them. Ridinger pushing Allmendinger. And now Ridinger looking to the inside of Allmendinger. Sheldon Creed might have a shot at the lead here if Larson doesn't get back down in time. Larson does get down and cover that off.
Yeah,
though.
Larson. Oh, Larson did. What a block.
Lots of mix up on the middle and third lane up there. Bottom lane seems to be moving just fine, though, as we have some cars with damage. Going to be later factors in the race. Guys like Benedetto and more. Got that damage and can't keep up with the main pack.
Yeah. Let's not focus on the wreck cars. Let's focus on the race.
Ridinger moving up to second, looking to make a Dominator 1-2 once again. We saw Larson up here with Brandon earlier. Now Tony Ridinger going to join in the fray up front. Darn, even check down there, though. Winner of Super Speedway, won at Atlanta back in Season 2. He was in the Cup Series. 3 wide for second. Down here now with help from Adam Harris. Larson controlling the field up front, though, looking good. That number 25 Chevy Malibu. All right, Nigel, what have you taken from this race so far?
I don't want to. I'll just say, this race has not been kind to my team. All of my cars have been either wrecked out or involved in multiple accidents. So, I have had some fun up here. But I did kind of get cooked by one of the drivers mid-race. So, could be better. If we're
always
being
be better.
honest. But I don't even see TC anymore, so I guess we're okay.
He's going to do the same thing he did last stage, slide to the back and then up here at the end when he needs to.
Nah, he just needs half the field to wreck again, so he has a chance.
Oh, Lord. The beef is going to be funny all
God.
year. James Prince leading the way right now,
Yeah.
TC's teammate.
Definitely going to be best rivalry.
Probably is going to win best rivalry. It's the only one we have right now, but it's a good one.
Now, is it lane racing versus MUR, or is it TC versus Kaz Gralla?
It's just TT
Or
and
is it
Nigel
just-
at this point.
Or is it like a Cold War effect where it's initially TC versus Kaz Gralla, but it becomes a team versus team?
Well, rivalry of the year last year was TC and Kaz. No yeek.
I'm not answering that. Let's see. But anyways,
Guys,
now
back in
you
that.
see.
Matt Donato is. Oh Lord, he is running a fat 170 right now. These guys are
Oh
going.
my God, Matt Benedetto is gonna
Dude
kill the
is
field.
out here by himself right now.
So
So
Matt
he's gonna
Benedetto
become lap
might
traffic
kill the
anytime now.
field.
Probably in the next
Oh my
10 laps.
He's slowing down.
He's going down. He's going 173 on the backstretch.
Dude, I want to hear that. I got my radio turned on for TC so that when the fucking field dies, I can hear this fucking the blood curdling scream as Matt Benedetto LePages the field. I just hear, yeah, your poverty ass team never wins. Yeah, I just cannot wait. Your team, wait, James Prince drives for TC.
Yeah, they're actually leading 1-2 right now.
I
James
really
insane.
want Matt Benedetto to do something hilariously funny right now. Matt Benedetto could do the funniest thing of all time. Where is he?
He is on the backstretch right now.
Oh my gosh. And look who that is right now. About to
Chandler Smith.
pass. About to pass both of TC's
Brandon is starting to lose the draft. Up front for the lead, Chandler
Christ.
Smith.
Oh my God, Matt Benedetto is like slowing down. I swear,
They're going to catch him. He is going into turn 1 right now, and we are coming to the tri-oval. So this is going to be interesting.
Oh my God. Uh-oh.
We've got 14 to go
We're
in the
gonna
stage.
die. Oh my God. Oh no, they look 3x3.
Oh, Jackson to the inside, 3 wide for the lead.
Jackson, what are you doing? Jackson,
Where
there
Jackson
is
came
a
from. He's the
car.
only clean lane car left.
Jackson, there is a car. Jackson, there's a car. Oh my God.
He's pretty close, I'd say.
Jackson, get out of there now.
Oh, AJ
Jackson.
Allmendinger.
Don't you fucking do this
Now made it
bullshit
4
to
wide
me.
for the lead.
Yeah.
Scary.
Hey, EC, who's priority now?
No comment. 3 wide through the entirety of the field. Lead to last. Benedetto is not too far off, in the middle of 1 and 2. And we just entered 1.
Jackson was kicking ass.
And Smith really holding that top line well. James holding that third line well. And it was just got clear on the top side there, that third lane.
Yeah, I know.
And
that's gonna be. So
and here
where's?
comes
Oh
Matt
my
Benedetto.
gosh! Oh no! Even if
This is
they
gonna be fun. Here we go.
they might split them. Oh
Oh, look
no!
at this. But he's gonna pull up in front of James. James is jockeying to get around him. And anyone who's on that outside lane is just screwed now.
That could have ended really badly. They caught him in maybe the best spot they could. Good lord!
The whole lot. The whole top lane is gone.
Holding up the top lane.
Chandler Smith was right there as well. Oh, a little bit of contact between the 22 and the 24 right there. All these guys are stuck behind the 6.
They cannot
And
get
now up
by.
front, AJ Allmendinger looking for the lead as things have strung out. A couple of Dominator cars. The 25 and the 88 up here now. And now 25 drops down with his teammate. It's 11 to go in stage 2. Wide behind them. The pack will get reformed here right before they catch, these guys.
I wonder where
Which,
TC
they got
is.
ways to go.
Oh, I see him back there. Still behind Jackson.
How's okay? Reddick is way off the pace. Getting kicks Bryden out a lot.
All right, now I think they're gonna handle this lap traffic a lot better.
Yeah, especially with them being strung out now. But I don't think they're gonna catch this lap traffic for a while. They're just not coming out of the tri-oval. This is middle of the backstretch, so we got 10 to go in stage 2.
They may catch Matt Benedetto before they catch him again.
Exactly. Benedetto's 174 and rolling.
Good golly, he is slow.
Larson leading the way. Never mind, Zane Smith. Zane Smith came up 1 spot short here 2 seasons ago to Chandler Smith, and then went on to win the fall race that season. Has not won a Daytona since then, though. Didn't get a Daytona win last season. Zane Smith really proving himself, though, over the course of the last couple years. Got back-to-back wins at Michigan and Watkins Glen last season. And here comes Will Power, who was, he was driving through the grass earlier, and now he's going for the lead, so. Power was having a field day in the grass. He was cutting corners, smacking walls, about cleaning out the field, but he is now your race leader. Don't ask me how we got here, because I truly don't know. Underdog hooked up right there, though, the 5 and the 28. The 5 just ditched the 28, I think. No, he didn't. He's good. Oh, he did. Never mind.
Now, Will Power was in a lap early. It's pretty cool. See?
Will Power was caught up in that original lap 3 wreck. He looks like he's going to get stuck in the middle here, though. So Logan Underhill.
Now, this could actually be really bad if these guys stay 3x3 when they catch that
group of 3. There's Mazda teammate in 3rd right there, TC McConnell. 8 to go on the stage.
Now, I hope Fernando gets out of the way. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. I hope Fernando does not get out of the way. I hope Fernando parks it on the inside.
Ooh, Bubba just stuck it 3 wide for third there,
Nah.
and side by side up
Actually,
front, a couple of Mazdas and a
yeah,
final.
this is gonna be so fucking funny. If what
Lap
what
traffic's
I
still a good
think,
ways away.
I know, but
It was down there.
but
TC doesn't have enough space to get across the nose of the 81. He just barely does. But the 81 going to immediately drop down. Now help from the 45.
Cheney, if Fernando Alonso wipes out TC, this could be the funniest moment in.
Probably could. Yeah. Wallace, winner of Duel 2, leading the way with help from winner of Duel 1 behind him.
What are you doing, TC?
Wallace slides up to
You're turning what off?
Price. Jackson Woods might make it 3 wide, decides against it. 6 to go.
And Jackson Woods is going to pass TC. Zach Price right now is still leading. He's managing the lanes. He's going to look inside. Bubba Walls right now leading that outside lane with help from John Nemechek and another Toyota. But no, Bubba's going to look high. He's going to block TC. TC gets a little close to the wall. And now Tony Breidinger right now looking for the lead on the inside. Jackson Woods slides up high. And Zach Price is in control of this race.
No heat.
All right, are you guys contractually obligated to say no yeet or yeet?
Nah, I just like saying it. Yeet.
The promo. Part of the promo. So how
Next
far
Saturday
in
in Perth, Australia. WWE Elimination Champion. Don't miss it.
So how far are the lap cars now?
They are entering turn 3, so I don't think they're going to get to him. However, the lap cars are lapping Matt DiBenedetto, so
Oh,
they might get back to Matty D here. Fernando is going to just push the 6 on what he's doing. For the lead up front, Eric Jones.
when does the stage end? 50.
Now Christopher Bell looking for the top spot.
Some funny things could be in store here.
Sheldon Creed might have a nose there. He does. Sheldon Creed looking for the lead.
Matt DiBenedetto may decide the stage.
It looks like he's going to.
Oh my lord!
Be a long third stage. Looks like they're catching him about every 10 laps or so. Larson back to the top spot. Larson doing good. Finished third in the Daytona 500 last season.
It's pretty cool to see how these guys like recouped after dealing with Bray or DiBenedetto.
Yeah, they got the lines formed back up. Got back together. Larson has been good today. He's been out front a lot.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best cars, but you see, he like Brandon is having trouble holding that inside lane. I think they've got a really loose setup, and here we go.
What chaos will ensue this time? Larson gonna try to go down, and Benedetto's just gonna block him. He managed to get down the inside lane though. Benedetto is sitting directly in the middle of the track. Look at that middle line. He's probably gonna slide up here out of corner. James tries to go high. Benedetto blocks him, and that's gonna be the entirety of that outside lane. It's gone. Gonna go on the stage. Larson leading the way, I think. No, Allmendinger leading the way. What the hell? How did Allmendinger get all the way up here? They got the other lap traffic now.
TC in the back there in the lane, still gonna ride on the outside. Just ruin the stage. Oh, what happened?
That's Ross Chastain with a lot of damage. Eric Jones, William Byron. And that's gonna end the stage.
What happened?
And this is for the stage win. Tony Breidinger, AJ Allmendinger.
What happened, TC?
This is going to be for the stage win. We'll go back and look and see what happened there. Allmendinger's getting a
TC,
push from Tony
what
Vladimir.
happened?
And they come to the caution flag. AJ Allmendinger's going to win stage 2 under caution.
TC dead fucking quiet. What happened?
I
What
watch that shit is done.
happened?
Oh, it's cooked. Byron's cooked.
What
Christopher Bell's got some damage. Eric
happened?
Jones was involved. I got stacked up behind the 6 there.
That brings a smile to my face.
Let's try to see,
What
dissect this here.
happened?
The 6 was. I don't think the 6 had anything to do with it. They were all just trying to get around the 6. And then the 1 hooks the 24 into the 22, the 42, the 15, and the 19.
I would love to know
The
how
48 and
TC
4
got.
dog got clipped by the 22 there. That's pretty much how that does. And I think the 15 is done for today. 15 is done, but nobody else is done yet. What part of the track are we in? Okay, I need to write down the results.
Oh,
20,
man, that's a real shame.
88,
It's a real
28,
shame.
25, 31.
That is a
09, 5,
crying
81.
shame.
81, 14, 54, 28. 84 and 20. All right. Allmendinger wins stage 2 under caution.
I think Fernando might get his lap back.
I'll wait where the gas can go. So we can see pit stops come into play this final stage. The 14
So now
for some
who's the
reason did not
favorite?
pit. The 14, the 54, 11, 17 all didn't pit.
They need a black flag map to Benedetto. I'm sorry.
Man, I wish there was a way to do that. Make my life a lot easier.
Because that
I'll be
guy,
right back.
that guy has run bad. Barack Obama is the 44th president of the United States of America. So, I got some Subway today. And it's pretty good. Wasn't the best. I don't think they put enough mayo on my sandwich, but honestly, it wasn't bad.
Ugh. Let's dial up somebody. Who should we dial up?
Let's dial up TC.
We already dialed him up.
Let's dial up Bush.
Bush? All right. Hey, Adam, this is Tyler and Nigel up in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, man? Came home with the top 10 there, some stage points in stage 2, avoiding the wrecks. How you feeling out there?
I'm feeling pretty good, honestly. It's just all about survival. I'm kind of a little heated at the 47 and whatnot for the first wreck for taking out the number 3 car. But, all is fair. We'll get him back some other time down the road. But mainly, it's all just about survival. Got caught up in the second one. Got a little right side damage. But, we are currently thriving, baby. So I'm just proud of this 31 Arizona team for getting this car already down here, and we're going to try to take them to W.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you out there. One stage to go. Got about 45 lap run and maybe a pit stop along the way, depending on caution. So, of course, good luck to you, and hope you can go out there and get that 500 win.
Thanks, man. I'm going to crank my hog later.
That was Adam Harris, driver of the number 31. Of course, he's feeling confident about this one. Got some stage points there. I think he finished P4 that last stage. So, good chunk of points there. Kick off the year for him. Ugh. All right.
Well, all right.
Going to the one to go here.
So, who's the favorite now? Who's the favorite to win this race, Cheney?
I honestly would give it to Kyle Larson. What is wrong with the 28? Oh, the 28's got a loose wheel. Loose wheel from
Uh-oh.
Max Verstappen. I'll have to bring that thing. He's going to limp it all the way back around. They're going green this next lap, so that's really unfortunate for the 28. Or end up putting 5 down. And Nigel, when you talk about these guys on pit road, they're going so fast. Sometimes they don't get those lugs tight. Is what happened to the 28 here.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a product of it. And, we train these guys, every day. And we always try to get them to go faster and faster. We always try to make sure they hit their marks. But, everyone's human and these mistakes happen. That's just part of the game and part of trying to be the best, right? So, I wouldn't hold it over that crew. It's just something that happens. Obviously, Max probably doesn't see it the same way. He's probably pretty mad right now, which is understandable. I mean, it's the biggest race of the year, and this just cost you your best chance at it. But nothing really you can say about the crew for that one.
Yeah, I mean, he was running up inside the top 10 as well. Heartbreak for the 28. He'll probably end up going a lap down. He will certainly lose the draft. Also a lap probably in the process. Up front, Zane Smith and Chandler Smith, a little bit of a Season 3 Daytona 500 rerun.
Yeah,
but
but
different manufacturer, though.
we'll see if this becomes a stage race, though. So how many drivers are a lap down right now?
Lap down, we've got, let's see. The 22 of Sheldon Creed is out of the race. The 1 and the 15 are both out of the race now. We got the 77, the 23, and the 6 are all a lap down, as we are green for stage 3.
Zane Smith is going to lead him off here with Chandler Smith on his outside. Zach Price right now is going to be pushing him.
I don't know, just checking up that entire inside line. He's got a lot of damage on that 67.
Yeah. So that's really going to lead us to have a bit of a 6-car breakaway or so. Maybe if Jackson and the 09 there can get away, they may stand a chance. But
Sim's going to move up in front of his teammate and
that's
screw
not
him.
looking good. Yeah, they're going to leave him out to dry. That's really all you can do. That sucks.
You got a bigger group back here than you do up front, so I assume over the course of time, these groups will get pushed back together.
Merged, yeah.
Rewind up front for the lead. Zach Price just barely got his nose in there on the 14. A little bit of a close call
3
here.
wide. And that what we don't talk about a lot is that triangle is wider than the actual track, so it narrows, and for them to go 3 wide, that gets really sketchy.
I mean, these are professionals, though. They know what they're doing. So they are able to make it work. And that pack in the back there seems to have started to form a single file line to catch up to this front group. And it seems to be working pretty well as they are moving up pretty quick. Chandler Smith leading the way. I think, other than Kyle Larson, I look at Chandler Smith as a favorite to win this race as well. He's been up front a lot today, avoided the wrecks and all that. Tony Breidinger also been looking strong today. Finished second in stage 2. I'll get a little bit of a line for him down there. Might have some choo-choo train action here for a little bit. Lots of race left in the final stage. Stage points are no longer up for grabs. Zach Price making a move for the race lead. Tony Breidinger, I'm sure will, no, maybe not. Looks like she's comfortable in the top lane with Chandler Smith there.
Jackson tried to cover that. It didn't work. So he's going to have
decides
no
to go
help
down.
here.
Zach Price slides out. Late move by Chandler Smith. Not able to get in front of the 88,
Chandler
though. Now
Smith.
3 wide for the lead.
Tony Breidinger there. Going
The
for
rookie
it.
that everyone is familiar with, Tony Breidinger, trying to lead her first laps in her first Daytona 500.
Yep, and they're going to 3x3 up here. So it looks like we're getting back to that pack we kind of had most of the race. Now the people control the lead are far different than for most of this race.
Back stretch, the 88 to 54. Lots of guys been strung out. Max Verstappen had that loose wheel. They're out of the draft now. Of course, Matt Benedetto is going to be a problem.
He's got
stage.
a problem. He's going really
42's
slow.
lost the draft. 19's lost the draft. 32 to 48. 19. All guys with damage
Brandon.
from earlier accidents. This is pretty much all the clean cars. Is now Dana Suarez looking for the race lead with a push from Kyle Larson. No shock there. Larson finds his way back to the front pretty quick.
These cars without the draft are going to decide this race. We've got pretty much half the race to go, and it's all going to be under green. Now, I believe we only have to make one pit stop, so, these guys are going to get spread out. And, that's what we see, right? Is like we see these races have packs for most of it, and then it, usually towards the end of it, it's just a group of like 4 or 5 drivers.
It starts to string out there. This is the biggest pack we've got for now. Everybody else running by themselves or in a smaller pack.
Let's go on board with Austin Centric, and you'll see what I mean here. When you are in the back there, you have to constantly go in and out between the lanes to try to stay in that draft. I saw him, he was working up and down, both in the middle and on the top. I think he might be good now, but this is the perspective that the drivers have. It is utter chaos. You can't see anything in front of you, and you're really just trying to manage all that you can from where you are.
Yeah. And Cedric obviously doing a good job of that. A couple of Mazdas back up at the front, familiar sight today. James Prince, TC McConnell leading the way. Almost getting 4 wide back here. That was a little close between the 5 and the 99. What about Jackson Woods? He's had a strong but quiet day. Oh, around to the back. There they go. Kyle Larson, Adam Harris down to the inside.
That's a big wreck. Oh, my God, Adam Harris.
Oh, back in first into the wall for the 31.
That might be.
And that's going to bring out our first caution, stage 3.
That might be a concussion.
Air Force involved. Maybe the strongest car of the day, Kyle Larson, was in it as well.
That may be a concussion. That's not good. Let's go on board with Adam for that replay. I really want to see what happened, but he hit hard. That's going to be close with the concussion because you know how these back ends are, Cheney, when you hit them there. And oh man, he just clipped Larson. And then, man, you see him gas it, trying to get away from the wall, but he just hits it at such a bad angle.
Rough.
Yeah, I mean,
rough hit.
I know he may try to finish this race. I personally wouldn't recommend doing that, because that's really that could seriously be a brain concussion with these cars. Let's look on board here. He's already being squeezed all by Larson. Oh my gosh. That's ugly. Yeah, I mean he literally was already squeezed in the wall by Larson. And then, he got hit there, big hit.
All right, my fault. I'm here. Yeah, Adam taking a huge flick from the rear of the car. That wall, of course, Kyle Larson involved in that as well. Not done for the day, but having to repair that damage probably in his chances at winning the thing. From the race off pit road.
So did we get any word on Brady?
I have not received any word on Brady yet.
Because I know y'all said he might have a concussion. Yeah. But that was a pretty bad hit. That's never what you want to see.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, Kyle Larson getting involved in that was one of the best cars of the day. Has some damage on that right side now. You can still see some of the tire marks that are there.
I'll be right
Come on,
back.
guys, this helps though. Max Verstappen back in it now. I don't know if he's a lap down or not. I don't think he is. He is. Oh, where's he at? Wait. He's not a lap down, so that ends up helping Max Verstappen. After a loose wheel, is going to end up back in that lead draft. 24 of William Byron is just taking it to the garage. He's wrapped it up for the day. Let's see, that caution came early, so I don't know if it'll affect the pit cycle that we're going to have. They end up being fine on fuel. Yeah, front row here is going to be a couple of Mer race cars and Mazdas. 63 in the fourth. Top three are Mazda, actually. Logan sits third. Logan's team and Mazda taking home a win last night in the Goodyear Series with Lewis Hamilton. Now look at the tire marks going all the way down the racetrack. To the left. To the back.
So realistically, who's still in this race?
Oh, we got a couple Mazdas in the way. Top three, James, TC, teammates at Mer, and then Underdog Racing's Mazda and Logan Underhill. Jackson Woods running fourth, Tony Bridinger fifth. Darren Nemechek, AJ Allmendinger, a couple of Toyotas. Alex Palou, Bubba Wallace, Austin Cindric, Tyler Reddick, Jack Price, Shane Smith, Kyle Larson, Chandler Smith, Max Verstappen, and then Tidal on back all have some sort of damage to their race cars, so I don't consider them really a threat to win this.
I'd even say Larson on back really has damage. So that leaves us with about
I'd say 20 or
13
so.
really competitive cars who can win this
We'll
race.
say 13. Oh, yeah, it is 13.
And even then, we got guys like Jackson. I know Jackson had damage from early on in the race. He's been involved in 2 wrecks. So, we still got some guys with damage who can be competitive. So Larson may still be able to run.
Yeah. We're going to have 36 laps to go here when we go green. Mazdas have looked good all day. It breaks that hard left. We are back underway at Daytona.
Green. Green flag. TC McConnell. Oh, TC McConnell right now. He's going to beat James Prince here. And now look at that. The no yeet car. Or no, the yeet car.
The yeet car. And now Mazda's 3 wide up front. Leading with help from Tony Bridinger. Mercar's up in the top lane.
Got pretty good viewer 7 right now.
We got more updates on Brady. He's up and moving and has been released from the infield care center. And we'll get some words from him here in a second. Wallace making the move. All right. I got some background noise.
My bad. It's
All right, Brady, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Feeling
Just got
better after
released from
that
the
crash.
infield care center. So you had that nasty flip early in stage 1. How you?
I feel a lot better after that wreck. A lot better after sitting for a little bit. That wreck was pretty brutal. I go back and look at it a few times, and it's pretty bad. And just glad to be able to be okay and hoping to be able to race next week.
All right. Well, of course, we hope you feel better. Defending champ Brady Arbaugh out early in the Daytona 500, and we'll hopefully see you next week, man.
Yep.
Yeah, what a rough hit, man.
Yeah, it took absolute nasty lick and went end over end, much like his teammate Justin Haley. Wallace controlling the field right now.
Now, who won this race last year?
Last year was Brady. Brady won the race and then went on to win the championship later in the year.
Now, Bubba Wallace has shown a lot of speed. Good heat replicate Brady season.
Wallace ran the Goodyear race last night. Well, there's some laps from that one. The dual winners have been showing out today, though. Both been up for a lot. Actually doing good. Austin Cindric having a good run today. Max Verstappen back in this lead pack now after that loose wheel. Got saved by the caution.
Yeah, Austin Cindric has made a pretty big comeback today. He was struggling to stay in the draft, and he about lost it, but he's been able to keep his foot in it, and he's still in this race. So very cool to see what he's been able to do. And there's Zach Price again that I was talking about. This man has got the speed. I still think he's going to be a heavy favorite coming towards the end of this race. He has a lot of speed, and he's going to be up there with the Mazdas as far as challenging for this win.
Absolutely. Of course, when he dual won yesterday, certainly helped. He got that practice in the draft and making moves when he needs to. Definitely up here as we're reaching 30 to go in the season opener. Just barely track back there. Car is not clearly as strong as it was prior to the accident.
Now, what is it if you win and stay in top 30 in points?
Well, we actually don't even in.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, we the top 16 most consistent in points at the end of the year, at the end of the regular season, and those 16 compete for a championship rather than having a win in. But a win does certainly help your point situation.
Yeah.
Whoever walks out with the win here today is guaranteed probably a top 5 in the points going into next week. My airman can be for a second. Larson has found his way into the draft back there, starting to work his way forward again. All right, should have this fool coming up soon. Ty Dillon is on the same pace he is.
So what is wrong with Ty Dillon's car? Because it might be an internal thing. I know he got a bit of damage, but
So I think he got caught up in one of those accidents earlier. But I mean, obviously, it's something more than that. He only has a little bit of cosmetic damage.
May have radiator damage, or
something
may
like
just
that.
have
Something
a
that's slowing down the
loose
car.
axle.
I'll tell you what, those Mazdas have been sticking together all day. I feel like every time we see them, they're right next to each other.
I mean, that's what you have to do to win these races. You got to stick with who you're close to.
Blocking the fire out of them right now back there. As soon as I say that, I split up. But
So when are we expecting these guys to pit?
I don't know. They pit on what was it like lap 61 or so, 60 maybe. So anywhere from it's gonna be in the final 10 laps. It might end up coming down to a fuel race, like who saves more. Got Chrysler to the lead once again.
Very close up there by Corey LaJoy. He about wiped out with Kyle Larson. That was a
Second, he
bad
was blocking
move.
on 25 a lot.
Yeah, that was a pretty nasty block. He came all the way up and about put Larson in the wall. It's not something you can be doing when you're trying to keep up with the draft.
Yeah. Larson now had to check up for that and is starting to lose the draft a little bit himself.
And look who's coming back up to the front. I'm so proud of this kid. Jackson Woods, man. This kid has had a hell of a race, man. He got involved
all
in
day.
2 wrecks early. He's still been fighting his way up here. I'm just so proud of how he's run. Now 3x3 with Price, man. Price has a big run though, or a big lead.
Absolutely controlling the field. And here comes we got Matt Dillon and Ty Dillon this time, both together.
Oh
Let's see how this plays
no!
out.
This is a huge advantage for Price right now. He's not beside anyone.
Yeah, you can
And
go
you
wherever
see
he
these
wants to
guys
do, right?
scrambling to single file up.
First couple of rows get by good. Looks like they're all gonna manage to get around him fairly easily this time. I'll manage to get single filed out easily and get around these guys.
Yeah, Ty's holding up that middle lane there.
Yeah, the bulk of the pack back here getting caught up behind Ty Dillon.
I was going to put TC in a position he used to work with Jackson. Probably not who he would prefer to work with, but
I would say he's working with him. He's kind of away from him, honestly, to get up to his Mazda 2 right there. Nissan Price Racing 1-2 right now. Well, as soon as I said that, John Hunter makes a move for the second. But I got to cover it off. Or just about did.
ooh. Thought there's a little bit of contact there.
We're trying to group back up again. And just relaxing before we get to pit stops. Once we hit pit stops, that's when the real fun begins. We start jockeying for position. Got a teammate back here now, right here. Hunter making a move for the race lead. New check with a Daytona 500 win back in the BB&T days, BB&T season 3. And for a second here today. Also, that looking tough. Right back up to the lead. No
Yeah, they're
issues at all.
tough to beat. They're just so fast, man.
They're together once again. They'll slide down in front of TC right there, and then 2-3. Just like that. Pretty wide for the lead. He does not stick with his teammate there. He's going to go for the race lead. He's got help from AJ Allmendinger in the 20.
TC to the lead now.
Slides up in front of his teammate. Has to come back down from Allmendinger. Can't quite do it.
More lap traffic.
63 pushes him back out to the race lead. 20 still just barely has a nose in.
Now, this is where part of the strategy comes in. How do you set yourself up for getting ready to pass these lap cars?
Looks like TC's in position right now. He's clear out front. Help from the 63. He's going to try to go underneath them, but the 77 and 23 come down to block him. And that leaves the 63 an open lane up top to go around him.
TC blocked.
TC's going to get stuck in the middle here. Alonso and Rovan blocking the entire
Bad luck
field.
for TC, man. Just got blocked by Rovan and Alonso.
Alonso blocking the 63 as well. And Alonso going to just start blocking everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what he's doing right now.
Him, I guess. Up to block Allmendinger. Allmendinger try to get back
But
down in front
remember,
of his
these
teammate, but he
guys,
doesn't
if
have
these
enough time
guys
to
get
do
a
it.
caution, they could theoretically get a chance to get back on the lead lap. So they're just fighting hard for everything.
They all worked their way around him, though. Of course, TC got the worst. That went from the lead all the way back to middle of this little lead pack we got. Well, Wallace up front now.
Yeah.
Logan Underhill, Zach Price, Honey Bridinger, AJ Allmendinger. Got Logan went for the lead on Bubba. Less than 20 to go here at Daytona in the season opener. Had quite the race so far. Big wrecks early on, and then lots of action-packed racing later in the race. We're starting to wind it down now. Price looking for the race lead. Did all weekend. Now this pack is starting to split up from this one. Rovan really was just parking by everybody. Splits those packs. We got one lead pack that Tony Bridinger is trying to take the lead. Get that help from John Hernimachek.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if these guys can keep up, or if they can get back to that lead pack, because they are just pulling away right now.
I don't know if that back pack back there has enough power, or they're not in line enough to be able to make the push forward. These guys are racing pretty hard though. These guys are all single filed out, so we'll see. I mean, that is quite the distance they've got to make up.
Yeah. Yeah, but this front pack cannot get connected. They're still fighting for every inch.
We got pit stops, on the horizon. I mean, just if 5 laps out, if that, and they're all trying to be in the best position possible to go to pit stops. These guys pretty much got it figured out. They know where they're going to be heading into those green flag cycles. Guys want to be leading the pack though, and into the pits. You come in first, 9 times out of 10, you'll come out first as well. Oh, here out front.
And that back pack is not really catching them.
Yeah, they're back by about 3.5 seconds or so. It's a lot of time. They're starting to jockey for position as well. We got up on lap traffic in Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon at this point, among others, just trying to nurse it home. But if this front pack has a bad encounter with these lap guys, this could bring everybody back together. But they'd have to catch them before pit stops.
That was obviously the strongest. I mean, TC is starting to lead this pack. James is second in this pack. 15 to go here, the World Center of Racing. Next week, we head to Auto Club in California. So, 2 mile cookie cutter racing. Let's see how Brandon plays a role here in this lead pack.
We've still got some big favorites here in this main pack. We got Breininger, Nemechek, Price. So
I consider everybody in this main pack a big, heavy hitter. Even Jackson.
And Brandon with the bizarre block.
Right in front of the 63. That's going to let Allmendinger drive away.
That is exactly what that other pack needed.
See if that helps them. They've been losing time. Should gain a little bit here, but remember that second pack also has to go through Brandon. Toyota's up front, controlling the field though. JGR cars and a 2011 racing car. Looks like we might have pit stops here. No. Volvo was just sliding up the track. They're coming soon though. What lap? Oh, we got this fun little thing here.
Oh.
The entitlement here cause trouble one more time before this thing's over with. 3 laps for the lead up front.
We got fucking Beavis and Butthead up here doing who knows what.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Good lord, these guys have been a fucking moving chicane.
Nemechek got nowhere to go. He's got to park it. Breidinger's got a clear lane. Game's on the bottom as well. The whole bottom line's going to get rolling. The second pack now starting to go through Brandon. They're single filed out. The front pack starting to single file out now with Tony leading the way. That second pack has outgained a whole lot because of the 6 and the 7.
They are there. Yeah, they got to get through the fucking 2 Stooges. Yeah, they got to get through the 2 Stooges as well.
If they've already been kicked up to the high line, which they pretty much have, TC stuck behind them. But I mean, most of the other pack is getting through right now. Allmendinger fell all the way back to that second pack. He was the leader.
So yeah, this is just moving chicane after.
Stuck up top. This is your lead pack, 5 cars. We'll call it 6, Bubba. So I assume this group will probably catch them. I don't know if they'll do it before pit stops.
I expect them to come next time. That would be when I expect them to come, is next time.
Probably. It's going to be anywhere between, 90 and 95 here.
Well, I mean, they've been out there for so long. I don't think they can come, for much longer. I think they have to come in soon.
This is lap 30 on the dot. There's that Price down there. Everybody moving up. You might see the 11 head to pit road here. No, actually, there's just the entire. They're all trying the top line there. Oh, and now 3 wide for the lead. 10 to go. Those groups could get up back there. They could probably catch roughly 3 seconds back from this main group of 6 cars. Getting help from
now. There's enough leadership in that main pack there that they could still create a good enough gap. Not if they keep jostling like this, but oh my gosh, they have a pretty big lead though.
Yeah, it's about 3 seconds. Logan under leads the way. And 9 to go now. Still no one dipping off the pit road. Window is officially open though. 32 laps on fuel.
Yeah, they just got killed. I mean, by those lap cars.
Yeah.
Those lap cars may play a big factor one last time.
Yeah, we're coming up on Harris, Suarez, and Reddick here.
No, Adam's got a lot of damage. I'd imagine he could possibly be leaking fluids. If he's staying out there, probably not. But, I mean, he just has so much rear-end damage.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
it's
this
like
is
the
absolute.
these guys cannot encounter that rear ends before they come. I mean, it's one of those deals where it's like you do not want to catch one of those lap guys right before you have to, or
Yeah.
and then stay out, especially if those guys pit and then save time. So that's something you got to think about. But Jackson and Price maybe losing it. I think now they're still going to be there because Bryden's going to slot in. But
Like these guys have been running single file for the last couple laps, so it's
I
helped
don't think
them
these guys
grow.
can make it to the end. I really don't.
I mean, they pitted on lap 60, so we're running 33, about to come to 34 laps now.
Oh, this might be it. No, they
Oh,
don't stay out another one.
definitely interesting. I don't know how long are they going to push. They might have been saving fuel this whole time. This group is just growing bigger and bigger from that second one back there. So Tony Breidinger does here. She's there. Logan going to go down with James. She's going to go down with James. 7 to go. Starting to heat up here. Fuel questionable. Huge run, ducks the inside of the 88, and they might end up 4 wide. That was close. The 88 had a run on the 63, and the 81 had a run on the 88, so things almost ended up nasty there for this lead group. Wallace leading. Zach Price has a little bit of a run there, doesn't take it. Still not hitting pit road. They might have saved enough fuel. 6 to go. Wallace leads. Price second.
Yeah,
Prince
that
third. Riding
second
fourth.
pack is still losing time, even with these
Yeah,
guys
I think the
battling.
second pack's out of it. I think your winner is going to come from this group right here.
Not even that. Jackson hasn't been able to get up front. I think he may be saving, but I really don't know. Bubba's kind of in the best position right now. Bubba and James right now. I mean, Price. I don't see Price. Maybe Tony. Logan was in a good spot until just now.
James Prince takes like these fuel saving races. 5 laps to go in the Season 5 Daytona 500. Lap traffic just ahead, and a group of 6 cars looking to settle it out between themselves.
So there's no question that these leaders are going to lose time, but how much time is the real question.
I don't think they lose 4 seconds, if that's what you're asking. These guys they were single filed out. Toyotas are making a move. The 88 and the 05, what is happening here? Are they running out of gas? 88 and the 05 really got split from the rest of the pack there. That was a plan of action coming up on the lap cars. We'll see here in a second. 63 is trying to dodge and weave the 31.
Oh my! What a
surprise! There's a lot of jockeying over here. 88 and 05 just what happened to them? They're going to start to catch up now because of that lap traffic, but they ended up getting split from the main group, and Bubba and Breidinger, lots of contact there between the 81 and the 88. Almost caused an accident. Now Zach Price sticking it 3 wide. Lots of lap traffic involved. 5 just barely found a spot in the line right there. The 63 is going to have a run on top, though. Now, suddenly this small group is turning into a bigger group with lap traffic being involved. And James is squeezing it on the top side right there. James Prince, what a move. James is gone. Got 3 to go. James just stuck it. I'm not quite sure how he did that. Shoved it in the smallest hole up by the wall up there. And it worked. I think the 5 and the 88 have been cleared. 05 and the 81 are still stuck back there in that little group. How's that second group doing? They're starting to gain a little bit, but I don't think it's enough. Coming to 2 to go this time. James leading the way. Logan running second. Tony Breidinger running third. That Price just on the outside of her in fourth. And I think it's going between these 4. Logan looking to the inside. He's got everybody going down there to help him. James trying to block. Can't quite do it. 2 to go at Daytona.
It's going to be dicey.
Price jumps down.
And now Reddick is caught of the 05 and Bubba.
No more lap traffic will play a role. this race. Depending on how fast they catch the 6 and the 67.
They are
Hopefully
dead
they don't.
even, dude.
5 and the 63. It's the Mazdas. We've been talking about them all day. Looking good. Down to turn 3. 2 and 2. Now the 5 starting to inch ahead. He does. He will slide up in front of that 63. Does the 11 maybe have a run? The 88's going to go down with the 11. Coming to the white flag this time. 5 goes down to block. Underhill takes the white flag. Breidinger might have a run to the inside of the 11. She gets run down by the 11.
3 wide.
Can Price make a move coming out of turn number 2 or turn number 4 here?
Yeah, this is going to be close here.
The 11's got one more shot to do it.
They're building a big run. Maybe even Bubba might have a shot. I mean,
They're coming up on the lap traffic. They're going to play lap traffic. Going to play a roll. 5 goes up high. 11 moves up. The 5 is going to be home free. Coming out of the final corner to the trial of Logan Underhill. Gonna win his first Daytona 500. The 5 is going to victory lane.
unbelievable.
The lap traffic played a huge role there on the last lap.
Yeah, I think if I'm the officials, I'm definitely talking to the Matt DiBenedetto's team there.
Breidinger comes home second. Zach Price third. Bubba Wallace fourth. And spot they started. James fifth. Jackson sixth. Chandler Smith seventh. Allmendinger eighth. Cindric ninth. And LaJoy 10th.
Unbelievable.
That was a race. I'm going to unmute everybody, see how they're feeling.
So bullshit, man.
Oh, that's quite what I expected.
Oh my fucking god, this is fucking ridiculous. God, Wilson of racing my ass. The center of fucking wrecking is what it is.
48 seems a little upset.
I am fucking upset. Fucking
Did
7
we,
cars battling for the win? That's fucking ridiculous. Because you got fucking 15 lap down cars sitting there going fucking 60 going highway speed, bro. Like, get the fuck off the track.
Understandable frustration from the 48 of Renner Cockworth there. Well, that's about all for me. Daytona 500. Logan gets it done.
Yeah, we beat TC's entire team.
No, you
Get me
didn't.
fucking off this shit.
James finished fifth.
Oh shit. Oh crap. I forgot about James. It was a photo finish.
Literally 300 to the second. That was a race.
Well, all right, guys.
That's about it.
Off.
I'm burnt out. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours now.
Well, to everyone, that was an interesting race. I definitely, personally,
heavy, and then I found a minnow net. Next, I found a 4-wheeler frame. Then I went magnet fishing and I found a.
that's an interesting finish.
I have to ask this question because I genuinely